One more game.
One more game.
This is our first ever trip to a state championship, and it's a great feeling. I'm really happy for our kids. They've worked really hard to get here, and our community supports us so well. So I'm thrilled that they get to experience this as well.
It's super exciting to bring Gibson County a chance to bring home the state championship game that we've been longing for since we were young kids.
Gibson Southern's never been here before. It's very special. It's been a dream since we were younger, and hopefully we should bring it home.
Very difficult. We played a very difficult schedule leading into the tournament, and in the tournament had a come from behind win against Lawrenceburg in the regional, and it's never easy to get here, and I think sometimes people can forget that. But great job by our kids of finding a way to win that regional game, and then we had a big win in the semi-state to get us here.
It'd be everything. We've been knocking at the door to get here for a long time. And, I think we owe it to our town and our community to win it all.
Personally, to win a state championship, it would mean everything. I mean, we've been dreaming about this since we were little kids playing at TYFL, and, it would mean a lot to win this game.
Last thing I'll tell the guys before we take the field is I love them. I'm proud of them. They know that, we believe in them, and I'm excited to see them come out here and compete on the biggest stage in the state.
One win away from a state title.
Here come the Titans.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are the Gibson Southern Titans.
This is as big as it gets.
This game's on.
The champions of the Southern Semi-State, the Gibson Southern Titans.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely speechless. The Titan fans roar as the team and the coaches run onto the field. And they are about to get ready for the national. Actually, they're going to have the coin toss first, and then the national anthem. So we'll keep it here until they start the anthem. But
wow.
Kyler, and this is important. You made the note to me on the way here this morning. Is this first possession and really this first quarter is going to be huge, because we know the Titans. They love to get the ball first. They love to score first. They love to take big leads, and no better time to take a big lead than today.
Absolutely. I think you want your offense to start off really hot and really quick. If Gibson gets the ball first, you really want their offense to come out with a lot of firepower and a lot of intensity, score first, and really get the momentum early. But also, too, I also would not mind Gibson's defense to be on the field first as well, kind of get them settled down as far as the offense goes, and kind of get the whole team settled down and kind of settled in. So really, either way you go, as long as execution is at a very, very high level, then, man, that's ultimately what you want.
Drew Foster, Brady Allen, Rory Heltzley, Braden Malone, hand in hand, walking to the Indianapolis Colt helmet logo at midfield. And 4 Brebeuf Jesuit Braves, including a future roommate of Brady Allen across the way, and Joe Strickland. As the officials, of course, going over the rules of both teams, the referees are mic'd today, thankfully. we know what's going on. So Titans won the toss. They elected to defer.
Defense coming out first.
Brebeuf Jesuit will get the ball to start the game. The Braves are going to go left to right in this first quarter. Titans will go right to left. Once again, Gibson Southern wearing their home red on red uniforms. They've won 10 straight games in those red uniforms. Brebeuf Jesuit in their home whites.
This crowd is unbelievable, Cole.
An electric atmosphere as we anticipated. Now, I don't know if we're going to have a national anthem or not. I assume we have one before the first game today. But I don't think we are. I think we're ready to rock and roll. The Titans kickoff team huddled up near the 40-yard line. They're ready to run on the field. We're ready for some football here in Lucas Oil Stadium.
Oh, man. Here we go. Biggest game in Gibson Southern football program history.
So the Titans will line up the kicking unit. Ball at the 40-yard line. Chris Spear will kick this one away. Brebeuf Jesuit will send back. Looks like number 3 as well as number 2. Max Walters and John Savoom deep to return for the Braves. Actually, number 13 for them, Anthony Aney. So that's their two main guys offensively. Aney and Walters are deep to return for Brebeuf Jesuit. Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway from Lucas Oil, the 3A state championship game, and we're rocking and rolling. Brebeuf Jesuit on the kickoff return. That's going to be number 7. Clark Sweet on the return on a short kick from Chris Spear. Takes it out across the 35-yard line, right at the 35. 1st and 10 Braves. Here we go.
And right off the bat, Gibson Southern's kicking team elected to go with the pooch kick to try and regain possession of the football, which is kind of a smart play. But here we go. Gibson's defense. Let's see what they can do on this first drive.
Nolan Buckman, the Brebeuf Jesuit quarterback in the shotgun. He's got Jack Mayers to his left next to him. And the shotgun, Buckman takes a snap, hands it off to Mayers, up the gut. Mayers is going to break a couple of tackles and take it across the 45. About a 7-yard pickup there on first down.
This game is going to be won in the trenches. I mean, this is going to be a game of inches. And like I said, first play, 7-yard run. It's all right. It's first play of the ball game. Just kind of get settled down, kind of get the jitters out, and regain.
Brebeuf back to the line of scrimmage, and the shotgun is Buckman. He's got Myers to his right, hands it off to Myers again, up the gut. Myers breaks free with a couple of tackles missed, and Myers takes it into Titan territory to the Gibson Southern 44. 1st and 10 Braves. This Brebeuf offensive line looking pretty good, Kyler.
Absolutely. I mean, they're already winning at the point of attack. And also, too, this is going to be a battle, Cole. I mean, this isn't just going to be some blowout win, and I do not suspect this. This is going to be a battle from the first quarter all the way till the fourth quarter.
Hurry up offense. Buckman, quick throw to the right side, going to be caught and dropped immediately. That was Walters who made the catch. He held on. Noah Bryant with the big hit, and Noah a little bit shaken up. He's slow to get up, but he is still in the ball game. What a catch by Walters to hang on to that one.
And also what a hit by Noah Bryant. He's kind of shaken up just a little bit. Seems like he's all right, though. Maybe got the wind knocked out of him just a little bit, but Brebeuf going with this up-tempo offense.
Scoreless game here, 10:45 to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 4 here for Brebeuf Jesuit. Buckman, the quarterback, back to pass. Throws a deep ball down the field. Got a man there, incomplete. He was looking for number 83 on the play. That was his tight end, Sully Meyer. Good coverage there by Peyton Rogers, and a good job of the Titan defensive line to get Buckman out of the pocket, and a big 3rd and 4 here.
This is a big 3rd and 4, and that's also tremendous play because with this press box V, you kind of see everything, and Peyton Rogers played that perfectly. They were kind of in a zone look, pushed up against one receiver, kind of knocked him off his route, and then played the tight end. Great play by Peyton Rogers.
3rd down and 3, ball to Gibson Southern. 37-yard line, handoff to Mayers up the middle, and he's going to have a first down up to the Titan 32. Move the chains again for the Braves. They're going with the running game here on the first drive.
They are, and are we really kind of surprised, though? They really want to get the football out of Brady Allen's hands as much as they possibly can. And also, this is kind of an interesting look because we really haven't seen Gibson's run defense not be so great this year, and so far they've been kind of struggling against this front.
Buckman back at the shotgun here on 1st and 10. Ball at the Titan 32-yard line, first drive of the game. Mayers gets the call left side, trying to go east and west. And Cade Virgin made the tackle at the 30. About a 2-yard pickup there for Mayers. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a tremendous effort by Cade Virgin. Coming in from the defensive tackle spot and hustling his way all the way to make the tackle. Tremendous effort. But ultimately, if you're Gibson Southern's defense, you got to get off the field on this possession.
2nd down and 8. Ball at the Titan 30-yard line. 9:45 to go in the scoreless first quarter. Buckman in the shotgun, running back to his left. Back to pass here on 2nd down. Throws a screen. The flat going to be caught. And turning upfield is Aney. Makes a tackle. Makes a man miss. And brought down at the 13-yard line. That's another 1st and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit. It's the short passes also on this drive for the Braves.
That was also an interesting defensive look there because I kind of saw Levi Dickerson kind of come around along the left side, and I think that they knew that it was coming, and Levi Dickerson just couldn't bat it down. So tremendous execution by the Braves.
Lukeman made the tackle, 1st down and 10, ball at the Titan 13-yard line. Buckman hands it off to Mayer up the middle, and he's brought down. Cade Virgin and Levi Dickerson blew that play up. 2nd and long, a loss of 3 on that play.
Cade Virgin does it on the offensive line and also on the defensive line as well, wrecking havoc up the middle. Huge loss for Gibson Southern's Titans defense.
Mayer's on the season, 626 yards rushing, along with 8 touchdowns. He's been the go-to running back on this first drive for the Braves. 2nd down 11, ball at the Titan 14-yard line. And the shotgun, Buckman Takes a snap, back to pass, looks left, looks right, feels the pressure, a penalty flag flies in. This is going to be a hold against the Braves as Buckman fires one to the end zone, incomplete, almost picked off by Noah Bryant. A great job of the Titans secondary, but that penalty flag is going to be against Brebeuf Jesuit. It's going to be a hold, and that's a big hold of that.
That is a big hold, but also, too, you want that interception by Noah Bryant, because if you do, then that just gives Brebeuf's defense off the field, and you get that bend don't break scenario. And also, too, you also get the ball at the second half, so that means you're not kind of playing, this kind of shootout type game. Oh man, I know Noah Bryant would have wanted to have that one back for sure.
Yeah, that was Ben Luttrell coming around the left side, and he was held by the Brebeuf Jesuit left tackle. And so that's going to put the football now. Man, that's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it puts the football at the Titans'
second
31.
and 28. It's second and 28, Cole.
You've got to get off the field here for the Titans. It's second down. Second and 28. As Kyler mentioned, we're at 8:38 to play here in the first quarter. A scoreless first quarter. In the shotgun, Nolan Buckman back to pass here on second and long. Throws a deep ball, middle of the field, going to be caught. Touchdown, Brebeuf Jesuit. Touchdown, Braves. A 31-yard touchdown pass from Nolan Buckman to Max Walters. Touchdown number 17 on the year for Walters. 6-0 Braves.
Here we go. And that was an absolute missile from Buckman to Walters. And kind of looking at the Jumbotron, they kind of played it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was kind of a missed coverage, kind of a blown coverage there by Gibson Southern. Two guys went to one guy, and then that kind of left Noah Bryant out in the dust. So, like I said, first drive, get the jitters out.
Extra point is up and good with 8:32 left here in the first quarter. Brebeuf Jesuit finds the end zone first. They drive down the field and make it a 7-0 game. We'll step aside on your home for Gibson Southern football. It's 89-1, the Bash.
Longer break than usual, probably because of media timeout purposes.
We'll have lots of long commercial breaks. But the Brebeuf Jesuit sideline pretty loud on that first drive. They went with the run game. Max Walters got the football a couple times on that first drive. He actually had 5 carries for 25 yards on that first drive. Nice to have stats up here too. That's great.
How big would a kickoff return touchdown here be?
Hey, how about it? Something. Let's get a touchdown here.
Exactly.
Hey, and Kylie, you said it. These first 12 minutes are going to have a big part of this ball game. If you're Gibson Southern, it's really important to at least get 3 on this drive.
Exactly. I mean, at least 3. I'm kind of hit or miss here, Cole, because I really want a touchdown nonetheless. But I guess 3 wouldn't be bad.
Ryan Kirsteff kicks it away for Brebeuf Jesuit, and it will go into the end zone as Malone lets it go over his head. Going to be a touchback, 1st and 10 for Gibson Southern at their own 20-yard line. And on comes Brady Allen on the Jumbotron, the Purdue commit. 3,855 passing yards this season and 53 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions.
But also coming on the field for Brebeuf Jesuit is Joe Strickland, the defensive end committed to Purdue for Gibson Southern. So, and right out the gate, this first play, Brady Allen is in 5 wide.
Yep. They send 3 out wide to the right and 2 to the left in the shotgun. Allen, Braves rush 5, throws left flat, too high for Braden Malone, incomplete.
And I think Brady Allen might be nervous a little bit as well. I mean,
we talked about it.
Life.
Shortened pregame routine. Brady probably didn't throw as many footballs as he normally does before a game, but it's all you got to play the game here to try to get warmed back up. 2nd down and 10, ball at the Titan 20-yard line. Allen back to pass again, looks left, now looks right. He's going to roll out to his right, and he throws him back across the field. Caught by Malone, 1st down across the 30-yard line, taking out the 34. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern. Move those chains. 8:20 left here in the first quarter.
And that's just a tremendous play by Brady Allen. Sees the pressure coming, steps up in the pocket, and throws a missile right to Braden Malone. Great catch by Braden Malone. 1st down, move the chains.
Titans back to the line of scrimmage here. 1st down and 10 at their own 34-yard line. DeLong gets the handoff on the right side, and Sean will get up to the 35. Got about a yard there. 2nd and 9 coming up. 7-0 Brebeuf Jesuit. 8 minutes left here in the first quarter.
This first offensive drive, so vital, especially with Gibson Southern already giving up 7 points to the Braves' first offensive possession.
2nd down and 9. Allen fakes the handoff to the long, looks to his right, throws to his right. That is caught. That's Isaac O'Neal at the 42. Call it the 44. He's right at the first down marker. And will they give it to him or not?
I think he might be just a bit short.
Man, just half a yard short. But what a catch by Isaac O'Neal.
Coming up in the clutch when he needs to. He just makes plays, Cole.
Using his 6'2" frame to make that catch. And they're going to measure this one. I mean, that referee is right at those first down chains. Let me grab my handy binoculars here and see how close they're going to be. The first down marker is just past the Titan 44, and it looks like the ball is just shy of that 44. But they bring out the chains. Going to be a big 3rd down here, as it is going to be about a foot shy. So here you got 3rd down.
You just got to move it just a little bit.
You're probably not 4-down territory yet, Kyler. I'd say
Adrian Lukeman handoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Lukeman is in the ball game, though.
Yes, that's what you want.
He's in the backfield. They got their heavy set formation. Levi Dickerson is out there. And the officials are going to put the ball at the middle of the field and measure again. Like that's going to make a difference. But, all right.
Well, state championship game, Cole. Come on now.
It puts the football at the right
just
hash.
Jimmy rig it.
Puts the football at the right hash.
I'd QB sneak it. I mean, you're telling me Brady Allen can't move that football just a little bit? I wouldn't even give it to Adrian Lukeman. I just QB sneak it maybe.
Well, they go out in the shotgun with the ball at the 44-yard line. Now Allen goes under center on 3rd and short. They try to go for the offside, and the officials come in, and now they blow the play ready. Under center is Allen on 3rd and short. They go quarterback sneak. Allen got stood up, but I don't think he got there. He didn't get the first down. The Braves were expecting it. So now what do you do?
I think Brady Allen's coming off the field. Oh, wait a minute.
I mean, you're at your own 44.5-yard line. It's 4th and inches, and they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Here we go.
They send 2 receivers out wide to the left, 1 to the right, back to that heavy formation with Allen in the shotgun. Lukeman behind him. Levi Dickerson, the fullback. In the shotgun, Allen on 4th and short. They pitch it to Lukeman, left side, and Lukeman is going to have the first down. Got to the 45. He needed to get to the 44. Move the chains. Titan convert on 4th and short.
And I like that play call because Brebeuf is stacking the box inside, expecting a run up the middle, but instead you kind of get it outside. Gutsy play call if it doesn't work. But Coach Hart was able to call the right play, and Brady Allen and Adrian Lukeman got the first down.
Number 88, Rob Tuttle, the safety, came in to make the tackle. 1st and 10. Allen feels the pressure from his backside. The ball comes out. That's a fumble, but Ryan Holzmeyer able to fall on it. That's a 1-yard gain. Well, that's fine to get a yard, but was that Strickland from Brady's backside?
I think so. I think it was, but I thought Brady Allen's arm was going forward. Oh, it was not.
That's a fumble.
Fumble.
Titans do recover it. I'll tell you what, give credit to Cade Virgin right here. He's blocking Strickland, and he didn't recover the fumble. So 2nd down and 9 here for the Titans. Allen play action pass, looks left, throws left, caught by Rory Helsley, turning upfield across the 50-yard line into Jesuit territory. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern up to the Brave 42-yard line with 5:50 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Jesuit.
And if Rory Helsley just kind of slips by that tackler, man, he may have been that may have been a house call. Would have been very close, but could have been.
1st and 10 at the Brebeuf 41-yard line. Allen back to pass, throws left side, caught by Helsley again, breaks a tackle inside the 30-yard line, close to a first down. He's got a first down. Move those chains for Gibson Southern.
And I'd like to see a little bit of a run right here. You know, I understand that the pass game is working, but you don't want to get too pass happy. Want to kind of get some mixed in runs in there and really keep Brebeuf Jesuit on their heels.
1st down and 10, ball at the Gibson Southern, or at the Brebeuf Jesuit 27-yard line. 5:29 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 Braves. Allen, play action pass, throws to the left side, caught by Helsley again. 3 straight plays to Rory Helsley. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern to the 11-yard line.
Mama, there goes that man again, Mr. Rory Helsley, beating his defender, his corner right off the route, kind of getting off that jam a little bit. And what a playmaker Rory is.
Over 1,500 receiving yards this year for Rory Helsley. 1st down and 10, ball at the Brebeuf 11-yard line. Allen throws left side. It is caught by Helsley. Touchdown, Gibson Southern! What a catch by Rory Heltzley! An 11-yard strike from Brady Allen. It's 7-6 with the extra point to come.
Again, mama, there goes that man again. Rory Heltzley spectacular. Brady Allen to Rory Heltzley. We've said it all year. We're saying it in the state championship game today. Touchdown, Titans.
Let's see the replay. At first, it looked like Rory was out of bounds at the 1-yard line. But, no, that's the right call. When he caught the ball, it was across the plane. That's a touchdown. 11 yards, touchdown number 54 on the season for Brady Allen. And on comes Chris Spear for the extra point. Snap is down, hold by Foster, and Spear's kick is good. With 5:06 left here in the first quarter, the Titans answer. They put together an 80-yard drive, capped off by an 11-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Rory Heltzley, and we're tied at 7 here in the IHSAA 3A state championship game. Back for more on your home for Gibson Southern football, 89-1, the Bash. 3 catches for, three catches for 40 yards. And that touchdown. Wow.
What a fourth down call by Coach Hart. That was a monumental fourth down call.
And I'll tell you what, I think that's a mistake in the stats. I believe Rory's got 4 catches for 54 yards. I think they misplaced one of the catches there. But regardless, a touchdown drive at a much-needed time. Now the Titan faithful, they're making some noise. And
we love to hear it. We love to hear it. And hopefully you guys can hear it as well back at home.
Yeah. What a turnout for the Maroon and Gold today.
11-play drive, 80 yards.
But now Brebeuf Jesuit, a chance to answer. They drove down the field easily last time on the touchdown pass from Buckman to Walters. And now we'll see what they do here. Aney is deep, as well as that touchdown receiver, Walters, for Brebeuf Jesuit. Chris Spearwell. It's a short kick on the far sideline. And at the 21-yard line, be fielded and run on the far sideline here for Brebeuf Jesuit. And running with the football there is going to be number 7. That was Clark Sweet. And he gets it across the 35. So 1st and 10 for the Braves at their own 36-yard line. Again, good starting field position.
Great starting field position for Brebeuf. And I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to limit a return from one of their back 2 returners, which it's fine, but you also have to pay the price of just a really good field position for the Braves.
So 1st and 10 for the Braves at their own 36-yard line. Buckman in the shotgun. He's got Mayers to his right. Takes a snap, back to pass here on 1st down. He's got time, wants to go deep. He does go deep. Walters is there. He's got it at the 15, at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Brebeuf Jesuit. What a throw by Nolan Buckman. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That is one of the best throws I've ever seen a high school quarterback make.
In stride.
And again, it's one of those plays that the play just got extended. Noah Bryan had the coverage, but Walters was just able to get a step.
Well, it did.
64 yards.
It did, but at the same time, you're leaving Noah Bryant on an island out there. I don't know. Maybe that's tough. I mean, because you're really just leaving Noah Bryant on an island, and that's all day long for Nolan Buckman.
64-yard touchdown from Buckman to Max Walters, the second touchdown connection for those two today. And with 4:50 left in the first quarter, Brebeuf Jesuit back in front, 14-7. We'll take a short break on your home for Gibson Southern football, 89-1, the Bash.
It is, and that's also a tremendous throw by Nolan Buckman as well. I mean, he hit him in stride, perfect throw, and I guess my only, kind of question is I just obviously you want to see defense adjustment to be made here, either what's on the fly or it's at least at halftime, because I just think that like Noah Bryant is getting on an island out there, and that's really tough to play one-on-one because as we've seen the past 2 times, if you have a guy playing one-on-one and you get beat, that's it. That's 6 points.
You can imagine as the game goes on, Titans will make some sort of adjustment defensively. Lots of football left.
But how about this offense?
Yeah, and we know this offense, if Brebeuf wants to score 40 points, we know we can score 45. We can play in a shootout. Haven't played in one yet this year. If you don't want to count that regional game when they won 31-29, we know this team can score 60 points if needed, Kyler.
We might actually have a shootout on our hands, man. Oh, man, what a game so far.
Kerstaff boots it away here for Brebeuf Jesuit. Malone from the 4-yard line across the 15, trying to go left side, and he's taken down shy of the 20, right at the 17-yard line. So tough starting field position for Gibson Southern, but first down and 10 Titans.
We've obviously seen it before. Some guy, Isaac O'Neal made a massive catch last drive for Gibson Southern, and also Braden Malone did. A lot of guys contributed on that last offensive drive, and they just have to keep doing that. I mean, this team has to keep making plays if they want to win a state championship here today. And also, too, I'm noticing Coach West, the defensive coordinator, and Coach Hart are talking with Noah Bryant. I love that. I love that point of coaching. First down and
10, 5 wide here for Brady Allen. He's going to step over to his left, throws one to the sideline, caught by Malone, who goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line. About an 8-yard pickup there, but there is a penalty flag in the backfield, and that's going to be a hold against Gibson Southern.
In these type of games, that just can't happen. That can't happen because those kill drives, and whenever you're going up against a state a team in the state championship, those flags just kill you.
The Titans' offensive line has been pretty good this year at not, shooting themselves in the foot in terms of holding penalties. And it is a hold against Gibson Southern, so back that play up 10 yards. And we thought a holding penalty killed Brebeuf Jesuit early in the ballgame, but this one's going to hurt Gibson Southern, puts the football back at their own 9-yard line.
And Brady Allen's still in that 5-wide set.
And they call it on Cade Virgin. I just saw the replay. I'm not sure if I agree with that call. So first down and long. Allen on 5 wide. Feels the pressure. Now rolls out to his right. He's in the end zone. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. 2 points for Brebeuf Jesuit as Allen is sacked in the end zone as the Braves brought the pressure. Makes it 16-7.
So far this season, this is the lowest we've seen Gibson Southern so far. And right now the pressure is just getting to Brady Allen.
Well, and guess who made the sack in the end zone? Allen's future roommate, Joe Strickland. Sack number 9 on the year for Strickland, and it puts 2 points on the board for Brebeuf Jesuit. Kyler, this game feels a lot like that South Warren game did back in September. Titans got to find a way to just play football at this point.
They do.
Lots of game left.
They do. And I'm not sure. I wouldn't say the moment got too big for them, but, I mean, this is that's killer. I mean, oh, man, that's tough. There's really not much else you could say.
You get an 8-yard play that gets called back with a holding penalty, and then you get sacked in the end zone. We expected Brebeuf Jesuit to bring the pressure, and these down linemen are probably going to be the most talented down linemen the Titans offensive line has faced all year. But lots of time left. Time to turn things around, and Gibson Southern can still turn things around. Down by 16-7 with 4:34 to play in this first quarter. Titans will kick this one away with a safety. But, man, if you're Brebeuf Jesuit, a really good chance to get up big here. This is going to be a big possession for the Titans defense.
I mean, it could be the difference maker for this Titans defense.
So Caden Hurlis will punt this ball away. Titans are at their own 15-yard line. The Braves will have, I assume, great field position here after this punt. Walters and Aney are deep for Brebeuf Jesuit, and Hurlis' punt, not a bad punt. Fielded by Walters at the 39-yard line. Walters is at the cross midfield. Blockers in front down the far sideline. Walters taken down out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So first down and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit. And the Titans defense, who's been so good all year, has found themselves in very few tough spots. They're in a tough spot here. They need to stop early in this game.
This is the toughest spot, I mean, for this whole team this year. And really that safety, it feels like it's the worst thing that could have possibly happened, because they get the 2 points, which is obviously massive in and of itself. And then now they have the football in great field position, and Gibson Southern's defense so far just has not had an answer for this Brebeuf offense.
In the shotgun, Buckman, he's got Mayers to his right, moves a man from left to right, 16-7 Braves lead. Quick throw in the flat, going to be caught by Mayers. He dropped it. That might have been a backwards pass. Gibson Southern falls on it. What are they going to say? Oh, the referees say incomplete.
No way.
Oh, my.
No way. Absolutely not.
Oh, my goodness.
I do not agree with that. There's no way. And I'm not sure in state championship games you can have an instant replay.
No. Oh, that's not even close.
That's unbelievable. And we are pretty, we understand the refs. We understand the refs have a tough spot, but Cole, that wasn't close.
And it was
that's a fumble.
It was the referee that was in the defensive backfield that came up and said incomplete.
Oh, my goodness.
Regardless, 2nd down and 10.
Wow.
Ball at the Titan 36-yard line. Buckman in the shotgun, hands it off to Walters on the right side. Walters trying to bounce it, but he cannot. Aiden Barrett brought him down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, a big 3rd down here. Titans got to get off the field. Cade Virgin was able to shed a block to get in the backfield, and Barrett got to him first. Dickerson helped him finish it off. 3rd down and 11 here for Jesuit at the Gibson Southern 36-yard line. We're under 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Braves lead 16-7. And the shotgun is Buckman. He's got Mayers to his left and 3 receivers to his left. He's back to pass. He feels pressure. Wide open is Mayers to the 25-yard line, and he's going to take a Titan defender all the way to the 14. Mayers got open in the backfield. Nobody was covering him, and it's 1st and 10.
And it seemed like to me that Gibson Southern just sent a late blitz, and Nolan Buckman, he hasn't had any pressure in his face all day long, and if this keeps up the way that it is, this might be a long day for Gibson Southern.
So 1st down and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit at the Gibson Southern 14-yard line. 3:22 left here in the first quarter. 16-7 Jesuit leads. And the shotgun Buckman. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. He looks to his right. He rolls to his right. Those are the flat near us, and it's incomplete. He was looking for number 4, Merrick Malculazzo on that catch, on the incompletion, actually. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with what I've seen from Nolan Buckman so far today, Kyler.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at his stats, and I mean, he's 5 for 8, 141 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He currently has a QB rating of 293.1.
63
My
complete,
goodness.
63% completion percentage. 3:10 left here in the first quarter. 16-7 Braves lead. Ball at the Titan 14-yard line. 2nd down and 10. Buckman in the shotgun. He's got Mayers to his left. He's back to pass. They run the option. They toss it left side to Sweet, trying to get the corner, and he's out of bounds about 3 yards shy of that 1st down, up to the 7-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd down. The Braves have a kicker. They're in field goal range, obviously. It's a 3rd and 4 is what they call it. So, again, a chance for the Titans to get off the field here. Big play.
Big play, but even if they do the bend, don't break scenario, I mean, that's still, I mean, we're thinking 3 points up on the board for Brebeuf.
You'll take 3 over 6 in a day.
You will, especially in this game because we're only in the first quarter.
3rd down and 4, and the shotgun is Buckman. He takes a snap. He hands it off to Sweet. Sweet wants to throw. He's going to try to run with it, and he's going to be taken down back at the 9-yard line. He lost a couple of yards. The Titans with great defense on the attempted trick play. They handed it off to Sweet. He tried to throw it, and on comes the Braves field goal unit. A big stop for the Titans defense. Couldn't tell the receiver that he was going to try to throw to, but Cade Virgin, again, making a play in the backfield. Cade has been tremendous in the defensive line for Gibson Southern. So out to attempt the field goal is number 10, Kirsteff, the kicker. This is going to be about a 26-yard field goal.
He made one from 50 yards during the regular season.
It's from the right hash. The snap, the kick is up, and that kick is through. So the positive, the Titans get the stop and keep the Braves out of the end zone, but the negative, it turns out to be really a 5-point possession for the Braves after the Gibson Southern safety. So with 2:16 left to play here in the first quarter, your score, Brebeuf Jesuit 19, Gibson Southern 7. We'll step aside on your home for Gibson Southern football, 89-1, the Bash. Well, it was 7-7 about 3 minutes ago, but with 2:16 to play in the first quarter, Brebeuf Jesuit leads Gibson Southern 19-7 here in the 3A state championship game. But, of course, lots of football left. The Titans offense needs a better possession what they had last time, ending in that safety.
Yeah, and we're seeing Brebeuf blitz, and we've seen that really since that South Warren game, just like what we expected. And on that safety, it was just a blitz, and Brebeuf executed it very, very well.
Kirsteff to kick this one off. Malone and Heron deep for Gibson Southern. It's a good kick by Kirsteff, and Malone will have it from the 2-yard line. Across the 10 out of the 15, and he's going to put on a juke and be taken down just shy of the 20 at about the 16-yard line. Flag flies in late, very late.
And if that's on Gibson Southern,
who could this be on?
if they're going to call it on the far side,
it's going to be a face mask against the Braves, so a big break there for the time. I can imagine. You normally, when you see a penalty flag on a kickoff return, it's normally a hold, but with the way the flag was thrown, pretty much at the end of the play, you expected it probably wasn't against Gibson Southern. But regardless, 1st and 10. How about you add, I think just 5 yards at the end of the kickoff return, so it must have been one of those incidental face masks rather than the 15-yard penalty. So it's 1st and 10 for Gibson Southern at their own 22-yard line. 2:10 left here in the first quarter. 19-7. Brebeuf Jesuit leads. Titans come out 4 receivers out wide, 2 to each side. DeLong behind Allen in the backfield. Allen takes a snap, back to pass. Looks to his left, throws the long in the flat, who tries to go outside, and he's taken down. Forward progress will get him at the 25, I believe. That's a bad spot. Puts the ball at about the 24. About a 2-yard pickup. 2nd down and 8 coming up.
Kind of treat that as a run, pretty much. I mean, it's a pass completion, but you're kind of treating that as a run. And Brady Allen is 7 for 8, 79 yards and a touchdown. Kid can play.
1:40 left here in the first quarter. 19-7. Gibson Southern trails. Allen to pass here on 2nd down. He's got the time. Throws left side. Incomplete. Off the hands of Sean DeLong. And it brings up 3rd down and 8. Big 3rd down here.
Biggest 3rd down of the season if we're really looking at it. Give Brebeuf all the credit in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, after that first defensive drive, they have cleaned it up tremendously defensively.
2 receivers each side of Brady Allen. DeLong behind him on 3rd down and 9. Allen back to pass. He feels pressure. Throws a deep ball over the middle of the field. Intercepted at the 40-yard line. And running with the football here for Brebeuf Jesuit is number 13, Anthony Aney. A penalty flag flies in as Aney takes it across the 45 of Gibson Southern to the Titan 44. We'll check the penalty flag. Allen put too much on that ball, and I'm not really sure who the receiver was, but he wasn't open. It's going to be a hold on the return against Brebeuf Jesuit. And you can tell this Titans sideline very quiet right now.
Killer.
So the hold will put the football back at the Brebeuf Jesuit 45-yard line. So that's where it's going to be 1st and 10. Well, one thing we expected the Braves to do is bring pressure, and that's exactly what they've done, Kyler.
They have. And it's very, very weird because I think Gibson Southern has obviously just came out super flat.
They hand it off to Sweet up the middle, and Clark Sweet will break a couple of tackles and be brought down at the 45-yard line of Gibson Southern. About an 8-yard gain there for Sweet. He was tripped up, I believe, by Braden Malone to save a big play there. It was actually Peyton Rogers who made the tackle. So a 9-yard gain, 2nd down and 1. Ball at the Gibson Southern 45-yard line. We're under a minute left here in the first quarter. Jesuit leads 19-7. You can tell Brebeuf Jesuit, they're going no huddle, but they're taking their time, trying to keep Brady Allen and the offense off the field as long as they can. In the shotgun, Buckman takes a snap. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, throws one down the middle of the field. Almost intercepted. Almost perfectly read by Noah Bryant off his hands. It was great coverage by Braden Malone. Sort of a run-pass option type play. They threw the deep ball, and the Titans much better job there on the deep ball.
That was a much better job. And man, but Noah Bryant, he could have had 2 chances at interceptions already. That's one that you're going to want to have back.
It's like Noah trying to avoid the contact when going up. If he goes up and just takes on
Lays
the hit,
out.
It's one of those things where it's going to be hard to hang on to when you take the hit. But regardless, the ball was knocked away. And here's a big 3rd and short. If the Titans can get a tackle for loss here, it would make things interesting. Down to 35 seconds left here in the first quarter, 19-7. Handoff to Mayers on the right side. First down of Brebeuf Jesuit up to the Titan 41-yard line.
Almost too easy.
Yeah.
That was almost too easy, Cole. I mean, that was a wide open
They
hole.
are getting a big-time push up front. Yeah, I mean,
This
just getting blown off the ball.
really how this game has gone so far is I'm pretty sure it's shocked everybody, and it surely shocked us because I did not expect this quick of turn of events.
An officials timeout with 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. 19-7. Brebeuf Jesuit leads here in the 3A state championship game. So first down and 10, ball at the Titan 41-yard line. In the shotgun, Buckman hands it off to Sweet up the middle, and Sweet will get it across the 40, and he is taken down at the Titan 37 at a 4-yard pickup. Lukeman and Virgin there on the tackle, and that's going to end the first quarter. All Brebeuf Jesuit there in the first 12 minutes, but lots of football left. Gibson Southern trails 19-7. We go to the second quarter of play here on your home for Gibson Southern football, 89-1, the Bash. For Max Walters, that came before a safety on a sack of Brady Allen by Joe Strickland. And now, after a Titan interception, it's second and 6 here for Jesuit at the Titan 37-yard line on the first play of the second quarter. And the shotgun is Buckman. Takes a snap, hands it off Mayers left side. He gets taken down to the backfield. Who else but Levi Dickerson came through for the tackle, and a big third and about 7 coming up here for the Braves.
We haven't said his name a whole lot today, but Levi Dickerson is a name that we got to be saying more often because he just generally makes plays for this football team, and he made a heck of a play right there for Gibson Southern. If you're Gibson Southern, you have to get off the field here. You have to get off the field here and really have that bend don't break scenario.
Yeah, probably not. Maybe 4-down territory here, but definitely not field goal range. 3rd down and 8 here for the Braves. Buckman back to pass, throws one near sideline and make a diving catch near the marker across the inside the 30-yard line. That's a Brebeuf Jesuit first down. Tuttle made the catch.
I think Gibson Southern has just been dominated up front. They've just been dominated up front. They've gotten no pressure to Buckman. I think if they gave pressure to Buckman and kind of get in his face, he may make those inaccurate throws like we've seen a couple of times of him make, but whenever he's standing in the pocket, he's going to carve you up all day long.
Buckman in the shotgun here on first down and 10. Those to the left side, caught in the flat by Walters, turns upfield and is taken down or is out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Brebeuf Jesuit, I mean, they're getting 6-7 yards per play, whether it's run or short pass. I mean, they've had the deep ball. I think the Titans are trying to prevent the deep ball, but at the same time, they're going right underneath them.
What answer do you have?
Yeah.
What answer do you have?
I mean, this is a very good Brebeuf Jesuit football team. We've seen it here in the first half already. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter, 19-7, Braves lead.
They're wasting that time.
Titans defense with their backs against the wall. 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line. And the shotgun, Buckman, he rolls out to his right, looking to throw. He throws one that's going to be juggled and incomplete. Good coverage by Logan Maurer, and it brings up another 3rd down.
Like I said, again, got to get off the field here. Got to get off the field here. If you're Gibson Southern, at least hold them to 3, maybe even a missed field goal. You never know, but you have to get off the field here on 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3, ball at the Gibson Southern 20-yard line. Titans defense trying to make a stop. 19-7, Brebeuf Jesuit leads. In the shotgun is Buckman. He takes a snap. He hands it off to Mayers up the middle. Mayers takes it across the 20 and down at the 16-yard line. That's another Brebeuf Jesuit first down. 3rd down conversions continue to hurt the Titans. Brebeuf Jesuit now 5 of 6 on 3rd downs.
Very telling stat.
So puts the football at the Titan 15-yard line, 1st down and 10. 10:38 left here in the second quarter, 19-7, Brebeuf Jesuit leads. They're on the toss on the right side to Mayers, trying to turn up field, and coming up and making a great tackle, Peyton Rogers. A loss of a yard there on the play, 2nd and 11.
All right. Here we go again.
And that's, if you push them back on 1st down, put them in a spot where they got where they have to throw the ball deep. Put them in a 3rd and long and just see what happens. But I feel like the Titans are trying too hard to prevent that big play. They're allowing these short plays, and that's what's helping Jesuit drive down the field slowly but surely.
Well, especially in the red zone, too, because I wouldn't expect a huge home run hitter play in the red zone. I could be, knock on wood, I could be very wrong, though.
2nd down, 11, ball off the 16-yard line. Buckman throws to the flat. That's going to be caught by Walters, but he stood up and dropped by Drew Foster at the 12-yard line. So brings up another 3rd and 5 here. And I would imagine if you get a stop here, you again hold them to 3.
And I think Gibson Southern, I think that they're calling the right coverage because that looked like a cover 2 play because obviously Drew Foster kind of just stayed in the flat a little bit and was able to make the tackle. But, again, 3rd and 3, you know it's either going to be a run, a short run, or a short pass.
And the shotgun Buckman on 3rd down. He takes a snap. He fakes the handoff. He rolls out to his left, throws one, going to be caught. Touchdown, Brebeuf Jesuit.
Unbelievable.
Max Walters, his 3rd touchdown of the first half.
It was tipped and caught, I believe.
Whew. With 9:13 left here in the second quarter, it's 25-7. Yeah, I think it was tipped. Yeah, it was tipped twice.
It's tipped twice and caught by Brebeuf.
Unbelievable. Titans were that close to getting off the field.
What else can you do?
The extra point by Kersteff on the way, and that kick is through. So with 9:13 left here in the second quarter, your score, Brebeuf Jesuit 26, Gibson Southern 7, here in the 3A state championship game. Lots of football left to play. Keep that in mind. We'll step aside your home for Titan football. 89-1, the Bash. Played the Titans. If you get a stop, they're going to kick a field goal, which would have made this a 22-7 game at this point. You feel a little bit better, but you're right. The ball got tipped, I believe, by Ben Luttrell. It got tipped again by the Brebeuf receiver, and right into the hands of Walters. I mean, what do you do about that?
What do you do?
But, Kyler, one thing I do know is we have to remember who Gibson Southern is. This is the team that can easily find the end zone. They've done it all season long. And yes, this is a very good Brebeuf Jesuit team. There's a reason this team is number 1 in 3A. And let's be honest, this is a very, very good football team.
But also, too, I just don't think that Gibson Southern has played their best football today at all. It seems like they just seem kind of, obviously, they just seem kind of off.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
And it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting a close game without a doubt 100%, and I was expecting both teams to make plays. But Brebeuf so far has they've just made so many more plays than Gibson Southern has.
19-13 left here in the second quarter, 26-7. Braden Malone and Michael Herron deep to return the kick for Gibson Southern. Kersteff will kick this one off from Brebeuf 40-yard line. Steps into it, and Malone will field it from the 2-yard line. Running up across the 15-yard line and gets it across the 20. Malone's got room across the 35 to the 40. He's got one man to beat at midfield. He cuts inside the 45 to the 40, and he's taken down at the Brebeuf 40-yard line. That might be the spark that Gibson Southern needs.
It is, and I think if Braden Malone just kind of doesn't make too many moves in the backfield, I think he might have a chance of actually scoring on that kickoff return. But if you're Gibson Southern's offense, and also, let's also remember, they get the ball the second half.
Yes.
So,
see, don't be so sad.
I'm not. I'm just disappointed.
But this is a big drive.
Far.
You got to score here.
Exactly.
You've got to score
without
here.
a doubt. And you have all the momentum right now. Have to turn this into a scoring drive.
First down and 10 from the Brebeuf 40-yard line. Allen comes out, 4 receivers out wide to the left and 1 to the right. He moves, I believe that's Malone in the slot from left to right. In the shotgun, Allen takes a snap. He's back to pass. He looks right, throws right, and that is caught by Heltzley. What a catch by Rory. Across the 30-yard line, first down. Well, if that worked on the first drive, Kyler, why not go back to number 80?
You know, it always seems like whenever Gibson Southern kind of gets a big play, it just seems like Roy just gets open. And it's kind of weird because whenever Gibson Southern's offense is not in a rhythm, it just feels like Roy is not getting open.
Watch this catch. My goodness, he wasn't even open, but he made a great catch.
Trust
Allen,
your guys.
They run the option left side. Here's DeLong across the 30-yard line, and he tried to find some space, but he took a big hit. And there are 2 injured Titans on the field. DeLong is shaken up and Malone is shaken up, but they both get up. Sean's going to hobble off.
And in comes A.J. Lukeman.
Yeah, Sean took a big hit there. Let's take a look at the replay. Yeah, they ran that option pitch left side, and Sean took a helmet right to the left hip. That was Jeremiah Jackson who made the hit for Brebeuf Jesuit. So second down and 8 here for Gibson Southern. Allen back to pass. He looks right, throws right. Caught in the flat by Malone. Trying to turn upfield. Makes one brave miss. First down, Gibson Southern. At the 19-yard line. Move those chains. Here come the Titans.
One thing I love about Gibson Southern, especially in their passing game, is that, and also too, Brady Allen. This is really Brady Allen, but he always just finds the right guy, whether it's a 2-yard gain or a 15-yard gain. He always just finds the right read and lets the guys make the plays.
8:08 left here in the second quarter, 26-7. Brebeuf Jesuit leads. Here's Adrian Lukeman, his first handoff, breaking tackles and dragging Braves with them all the way to the 3-yard line. First and goal, Gibson Southern.
And if I'm Coach Hart, you know what I do? I call that same play again.
Yep.
I call that same play again. Adrian Lukeman, a beast. That was kind of a beast mode. Marshawn Lynch-esque, kind of carrying defenders with him, refused to go down. I'd give the ball right back to him.
So first down and goal from the 4-yard line or the 3-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen. He hands it off to Lukeman. Up the gut. Lukeman, he is giving the signal. Touchdown, Titans.
What a heck of an effort by Cade Virgin, by the way. It looked like Adrian Lukeman was about to get stood up by Cade Virgin. He said, sorry, I'm going to put you in anyway. Whenever Gibson Southern needed to respond on offense and respond in a hurry and kind of that wake-up moment, they did. Now, here's the big kicker.
Yep.
Here's the big kicker, Cole.
Defense got to step up.
You have to get a stop
Yep.
right here. Because if you get a stop right here, and let's say you're messing with about
4 minutes?
4 minutes, 5 minutes left, you go down, you score again. Remember, you get the ball at halftime. This is a big, massive, input whatever word you want, play and drive by Gibson Southern's defense right here.
Chris Spear hits the extra point. The Titans score on a 3-yard touchdown run by the senior Adrian Lukeman. And with 7:45 left here in the second quarter, the Titans make it a 2-score game again. Don't go anywhere. We've got lots of football left. It's 26-14 Brebeuf. We'll step aside on your home for Titan football. 89-1 the Bash. 3-yard touchdown run by Adrian Lukeman. And Kyler, that's exactly what the Titans need. Got a good return from Brady Malone. But now can the defense get a stop?
That's the big question. That's really the biggest question. And also, too, we're kind of looking on the monitor. Is that John Hart on the sidelines there?
Oh, I couldn't see.
That might be John Hart on the sidelines with Coach Hart. Kind of a little cool moment. Sorry about that. Kind of a little cool moment there that I noticed.
They're showing John Hart in his Brownsburg gear.
That's awesome.
He is on the sideline, and I can imagine he'll make the trip tomorrow morning to DeKalb, Illinois to watch Nick's brother Derek coach Kankakee in the Illinois 5A state championship game. So we can talk about the Hart connection all day long, but for right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get off on a tangent there. I just noticed it.
I kind of asked you the question on the way here. I wondered if John's going to be here, and he is here. Of course, Mount Carmel fans remember him as a longtime coach for the Golden Aces. Here's a squib kick by Malone, and the returners run into each other. Jeremiah Jackson ran into Max Walters. The Titan fans love it. So right here, the Titans defense got to get a stop.
With
7:44 left in the second quarter, down by 12.
How big would a turnover be?
Yeah.
Because they've gotten close to. And twice the Titans have gotten, especially Noah Bryant, has been close to getting interceptions in this game. It's got to be coming at some point.
It's been a game of inches to this point. Titans defense has been so close to making plays, getting stops. They need one right here. The defense chance come in from the Titan faithful here on the near sideline. And the shotgun, Buckman hands it off to Sweet up the middle. Sweet gets into the second level, and he's taken down across the 35-yard line. Going to be a first down for Brebeuf Jesuit to the Brave 38-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that's really been the story of this game, and that's really been the story of football. Gibson Southern has just been dominant at the line of scrimmage so far, and that's why Brebeuf's been able to win on first down, win on second down. I mean, winning up front is the point of attack for Brebeuf, and they are certainly doing that.
Ball at the Brave 39-yard line of the shotguns. Buckman, he's back to pass here on first down. Steps up, throws one down the field, can be caught. That's Walters, and he's taken down by Noah Bryant across the Gibson Southern 30-yard line. Another big play from Buckman to Walters. What a game that kid's having.
In the first half. Trying to look here and see kind of the...
And he's got 6 catches for 126 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And
in the first half.
On all big of his catches, Noah Bryant has just been kind of left out to dry.
He just can't get position on him. 7:10 left here in the second quarter, 26-14. Brebeuf Jesuit with the lead. They're driving again here inside the Titan 30-yard line. Buckman hands it off to Myers up the middle, and Myers will get about 2 yards up to the 25-yard line to the 26. Got about 3. Second down coming up.
That's really just a tough position to guard because Walters is lined up in the slot, and that's really just a tough play to make in the slot as a safety for Noah Bryant. But this kid is just having a day so far in the first half.
So 2nd down and 7. Ball at the Gibson Southern 25-yard line. Buckman, quarterback run right side, nowhere to go. What was that play design? Ben Luttrell got to him in the backfield, a loss of about 5, and here's a big 3rd and long. What was that design play?
I'm not sure. That looked like a busted play, to be honest, and what a play by Ben Luttrell.
Yeah, Ben Luttrell shot through, made the tackle, and here we go. Here's a big 3rd
You have to get
long.
off the field, Cole.
The Titans have cut
I know I've been
short.
saying it all day.
Once again, Brebeuf Jesuit, 6 of 7 on 3rd downs today.
Have to get off the field. And one person I'm keying in on, number 2 for Brebeuf Jesuit, Max Walters.
Under 6.
Where is he at on the field?
Under 6 left here in the 2nd quarter. 26-14, Brebeuf Jesuit. Titans defense desperate for a stop. And the shotgun is Buckman. He's got Myers to his right. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. Going to be caught and taken down shy of the 20-yard line there. That was number 13, Anthony Aney. It's going to be 4th down. If you're Jesuit, do you go for the field goal here or do you go for it?
I think they're going to go for the field goal.
And I'm okay with that.
That
pass was tipped again. Cade Berger got a finger on that.
Oh, man.
I think that's a win if you're Gibson Southern. You allow that long pass play, you get the big tackle for a loss, and you don't let it hurt you. And this is a long field goal. This is going to be a 38-yard field goal attempt.
We'll say this kicker made one from 50 this regular season.
Snap is down, that kick is up, and that kick is good. He got it from 38. Makes the score 29-14. Still a 2-score game. Again, if I'm the Titans, I count that as a win.
I do.
Keep them out of the end zone after allowing the big play. Still a 2-score game.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, oh, man, I think that Sloan Cox or Cade Berger may have been
barely
close.
Went through.
They may have been close to even tipping that as well, getting through there. But, yeah, and if you're Gibson Southern's offense, touchdowns are a must.
Yeah.
From this point forward, touchdowns are just a must, so we can keep saying that all night long if we wanted to. But especially this drive, because like I've said, Gibson Southern, they get the ball at half, and how big is that defer call looking back now?
Yep.
And it seems, the score seems like it's been all Brebeuf, and it really has been for the most part, but Gibson Southern kind of getting that spark. And mind you, we just saw earlier in that one game, I believe it was a 21-7 game at one point, and the team who was down, I believe it was Lutheran,
who had a double dip. They scored at the end of the first half, got the ball back, drove down to tie the game on the first drive of the second half. So Gibson Southern prime position to do the same thing here. Can't talk. Do the same thing here. Got to score, and you cannot let Jesuit
and also create
find
turnovers.
The end zone. Yeah,
we made the point.
Turnover.
Yeah, we made the point that you have to create turnovers if you want to win this ball game, and that has stood the test of time so far. And it's just, it's so frustrating because Noah Bryan has had 2 in his hands, and he just could not come up with them. But nonetheless, that's either here nor there. He can't do anything to change that one.
Jesuit goes 54 yards in 6 plays, and they cap it off with that 38-yard field goal. And that long pass play was 34 yards to Walters. So the Titans do a good job of bending but not breaking. They hold them to a field goal. Here's the kickoff, and it is going to be Braden Malone from the 2-yard line. Malone across the 10-yard line to the 15, out of the 20. Another nice return for Malone, taken down at the Gibson Southern 25-yard line. And so it's 1st and 10 for the Titans. And again, you got a good return last time that shortened the field. But with under 5 minutes left in this first half, need a score here.
Need a score, and especially, just like you said, right before half as well. Whew, man. It's been a wild first half so far, Cole, and like I said, this is one of the biggest offensive drives in the whole game.
4:52 left here in the second quarter, 29-14. Titans trail, and the shotgun Allen on 5 wide. 3 receivers to his left and 2 to his right. Allen back to pass. Braves rush 4, throwing the flat and dropped by Sean DeLong. 2nd and 10 coming up, under 5 to play here in the second quarter. But you can tell kind of the Titans, with Brebeuf bringing that blitz, Titans are going more of those short passes, which is a smart move.
And it's been working, but you just got to execute. It's just all about execution and hauling at some pass plays.
And they get the Braves to jump off sides here. Got his future college roommate to get off sides. That's Strickland who jumps. Going to be a 5-yard penalty. You'll take what you can get if you're Gibson Southern.
Oh, absolutely. It's a free 5 yards.
So really with that pass play to DeLong was going to be about a 5-yard gain anyway, so ends up not hurting you. So 2nd down and 5 now for the Titans at their own 30-yard line. 4:49 left here in the second quarter. 29-14, Brebeuf leads. Allen play action pass, throws in the flat, caught by Malone. Makes one brave miss across the 30-yard line, puts a shoulder down to the 40. Move those chains again. 1st and 10 Titans.
This is exactly what Gibson Southern needs, and you just do not need the home run hitter, big play. And also, too, these short passes can even set up for the big home run hitter play.
1st and 10, ball at the Gibson Southern 40-yard line. Titans trail by 15, trying to score before the end of the half. 4:30 left to play in the second quarter. Allen in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He looks left. Throws a deep ball, far sideline, jumping and incomplete. Rory Heltley trying to make the catch near midfield on that far sideline. It'd be 2nd and 10.
Brady may have been lucky that it wasn't intercepted as well, because that corner made a pretty good read on that football and could have easily picked that off. But nonetheless, it kind of went through both of their hands. Gibson Southern lives to see another day.
That far side corner, Devin McIlwain has been pretty much guarding Rory one-on-one for the majority of this first half, and Rory has had a pretty good first half. 2nd down and 10, Allen back to pass. Braves bring pressure, throws in the flat, incomplete. Out of the reach of Braden Malone, and here's a big 3rd down.
I think Brady saw, I believe that was number 94. I'm trying to find a roster here. That was Finn Walters. He saw Finn Walters, maybe related to Max, kind of come across a little bit. Not sure, Brady got a little hesitant, a little scared, but that connection to him and Brady Malone was just a bit off. Big 3rd down here, Cole.
3rd down and 10 for Gibson Southern at their own 40-yard line. 2 receivers each side, and the shotgun is Brady Allen. He takes a snap. Braves rush 4. Allen throws a deep ball near sideline. That is going to be intercepted again. Picked off by Brebeuf Jesuit. That was number 8 with the pick. That was Ryan Joyce.
And you're looking at that kind of like a punt.
It's a punt, yeah.
But still, 2 interceptions for Brady Allen in the first half. Not his typical day.
Yeah, that was double coverage. I think it was Rory who he was throwing to. It was actually Brady Malone. But you're right, it works as a punt. And it was a good job by Joyce to get his feet in bounds. But the 2nd interception thrown by Brady Allen. He had only thrown 3 all season coming into this game today. But now the Titans defense really needs a stop. 4:14 left here in the second quarter. 29-14, Brebeuf Jesuit leads here in the 3A state title game. And the shotgun is Buckman. He takes a snap. Quarterback run up the gut, and Buckman can be brought down by Aiden Barrett at the 32. Got about 5 yards there.
You know, Cole, I'm shocked that, and it could just be me, and it's probably just because Brebeuf is sending the blitz most of the time in this game, but I'm just shocked we haven't seen somebody get open in the middle of the field, really.
Yeah.
Especially from the slot receivers.
This Brebeuf team has been everything as advertised. This quarterback, Nolan Buckman, everything is advertised. The 6-foot junior. 2nd down and 5. Buckman back to pass, throws to his right, going to be caught for a first down to the 40-yard line. Making the catch there was number 84, Jaron Bowling. Moved the chains for the Braves.
Pitch and catch, Cole.
Buckman is slinging it in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far the most talented quarterback the Titans have faced all season.
Well, that quarterback from South Warren is pretty good.
Yeah, you're right. From Indiana quarterback. How about that?
I agree with you there.
1st and 10, ball at the Brebeuf 40-yard line. 3:20 left to play here in the first half. 29-14 Braves lead. Buckman back to pass here on first down. Throws in the flat, caught by Walters. And Drew Foster comes up to make the tackle as Walters gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Just been pitch and catch, Cole. Been pitch and catch, really.
Under 3 left to play here in the second quarter. A 15-point Braves lead. Titans defense really could use a stop here to end the half.
Turnover would be massive.
And the shotgun, Buckman takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he runs to the right side. No Titans there, and that's penalty. Yeah, that's going to be a hold. That's a great call by the official as Buckman gets a far run inside the 25-yard line. That was Drew Foster on the far sideline. Did a great job. He's going to force rather a block in the back or a hold. That is huge.
Yep.
Back him up 10 yards.
And that holding call.
That's a great call by that far side official.
It is, and that holding call could have saved a big play.
Yeah, because that was a very, very smart play call. There was no, Foster was really the only Titan that knew Buckman had the football. I think it was Ben Luttrell, the far side defensive end, that came flying in. He thought that Sweet had the football, the running back. So that's going to be 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They showed the replay, and Aney's the one, and that's a
great
hold 10 times out of 10.
Yep.
So a great call by that far side official.
Now if you Gibson Southern defense, you gotta get the field here.
So and what hurts there is it's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, so it only puts the football at the 42. So it's only 2nd and 7 here for the Braves. Buckman in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Fakes to the right now. Throws to the right side. Incomplete. Too high for his intended receiver. That was Aney. Here we go. 3rd down. You still have 2:24 on the clock. This is the play of the first half.
Exactly. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And it's really not even close how big of a play this is for this defense. You get off the field. I understand the offense has had his issues. But if you can get off the field here, that would be monumental in this ballgame.
2:24 left to play here in the second quarter. 29-14. Brebeuf Jesuit leads.
Wherever number 2 is, I'm looking.
3rd and 7. Buckman in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. He looks, throws a deep ball down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Pass interference.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Pass interference called, I believe, against Noah Bryant. It looked like they just got tangled up. That's going to be a first down for the Braves. And I think that ball was overthrown, too. Ooh, that's tough.
3rd and 7, too. Oh, man.
Titans had the stop they needed.
Frustrating.
It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It's going to put the ball into Titan territory, most importantly, 1st and 10. Oh, that's killer. That's 15 yards from the previous line of scrimmage.
It's just been that type of day today for Gibson Southern.
Let's see here. Oh, my goodness, they get tripped up. Yeah, that's not a pass interference. I mean, it looks like a pass interference.
It probably it's the right call, but it's tough.
They got tripped up.
What else can Drew Foster do?
That's a tough break for Gibson Southern.
It's one of those where they just get tripped up, and it was not intentional, but they're going to call that 10 times out of 10.
2:18 left to play here in the second quarter. It's 1st and 10 for Brebeuf after the penalty. They go screen, left side, caught by with the football here is going to be number 23. That's Jackson, and Jeremiah Jackson brought down near the line of scrimmage, lead by Dickerson, and a flag is down.
I wonder what this is going to be. They threw it kind of near where the play ended.
Is it going to be a face mask?
If it's a face mask, that's backbreaker.
Yep, face mask.
Against Brebeuf.
Oh, against Brebeuf. Okay. We'll take that.
I didn't see that, but the officials did.
Usually when you see a flag thrown near the tackle spot, normally you assume it's going to be either a horse collar or a face mask.
Well, kind of a similar scenario. I mean, that pass interference, it's huge, but kind of where you...
And this puts the football all the way.
Now here.
Yeah, face mask on the offense. So that puts the football at the Brebeuf Jesuit 42-yard line. Here we go again. 1st and 25. You cannot allow a deep pass here.
And you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. They've hit on it several times.
I'd say
I cannot leave a guy on an island out there.
Find Max Walters and don't let me get the football. 2:09 left here in the second quarter. 29-14. Titans trail. Defense trying to get the ball back. In the shotgun, Buckman back to pass. Titans bring the blitz. Buckman rolls out to his right, throws, tipped, and is intercepted. Yes! The Titans pick it off! Peyton Rogers off the deflection. There's your turnover, Kyler. 1st and 10.
You just call me Tyler on a turnover. Are you kidding me? We're in the state championship, Cole. Come on. But no, I mean, what a play. What a play. And we knew we said it before the play. We knew where they were going, and that's number 2, Max Walters. All the momentum in the world is on Gibson Southern's side. You got to score here.
Noah Bryant.
Got to.
Noah Bryant got burnt twice earlier in the game. He knocked that one away. Peyton Rogers, right place, right time. Titans defense gets the takeaway, but can the offense answer? 2 minutes to play in this first half. 29-14. Titans have the football down by 15. Allen back to pass, steps up, feels the blitz, now throws one. Open is DeLong at the 45-40 with a spin move to the 35 and taken down at the Jesuit 33-yard line. Move those chains.
We've been waiting for kind of that big play hitter to kind of happen. Also, Gibson Southern's O-lineman saying, hey, let's run this tempo up. Love that call to get the O-lineman to tell Coach, hey, let's keep doing this. And here we go. Here's this fast tempo offense for Gibson Southern.
1st and 10 at the Brave 33-yard line. Allen back to pass. Throws to the right side. Incomplete. Lots of contact. There's no penalty flag. Oh, my goodness.
Don't know if I like that no call.
Isaac O'Neill is the intended receiver. The Titan fans are irate. The Titan coaches are irate. But it's 2nd down.
I got to see this on the Jumbotron here again. It's so weird having a little Jumbotron, Cole. I kind of like it.
Wouldn't mind this at every game. Well, they don't show the replay. Go figure.
From the way it looks, I don't know.
2nd down and 10. Ball at the Brave 33-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws one. Caught by Heltzley at the 19. Breaks one tackle, and he's taken down at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Gibson Southern.
Just when you thought this Gibson Southern team was at its lowest point, and they weren't their lowest point in the season, they're coming up big right now. What a knock on wood. Still a lot of drive left in this offensive possession. But what a couple of big plays for Gibson Southern. You have to score here because you get ball at half.
88 seconds left here in the first half, and a timeout taken by Nick Hart and the Titans. That's their first timeout taken. Kyler, you feel the momentum. You get the interception. Now you're driving. The first 12 minutes were not great, but here you are. You've put together 2 nice drives in this quarter. The defense has made 2 big stops, allowing the field goal and then getting the interception. This is where you want to be for Gibson Southern, despite how bad it was earlier in the game.
Exactly. I mean, that first quarter was pretty rough. I mean, that first quarter was, it was kind of a backbreaker. I mean, they scored 19 points in one quarter alone. So we know what this team is capable of, and we know what this team is made of, especially for Brebeuf. But Gibson Southern, you can't just count this team out. This team continues to make plays on offense and defense. We were so close to getting the interception early in this ballgame, and we knew it was coming. And what a perfect time for that to happen. And Cole, they score. You can somehow hold Brebeuf to no points.
And get the ball back to start the second half.
And then go down and score. Oh, my goodness. In the words of Scott Allen, what a dandy of a football game this will be.
Got to score on this drive first. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 1:22 left here in the second quarter. Titans trail by 15. Trying to cut into that. 29-14. In the shotgun, Allen with 5 wide. Back to pass. Screen left side to Heltzley. Overthrew him. Braves had that one sniffed out, incomplete, 2nd down.
They did, but I also thought the Braves also called a blitz.
Not a bad play call there.
Exactly. That was actually the perfect play call because the Braves sent a blitz, and also, too, on the goal line. We've seen so many times this season that whenever Gibson Southern it was there. It was there. Brady Allen hits Rory Heltzley. That's probably 6 points.
2nd down and goal from the 9-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen back to pass. Looks to his right, throws to the near corner of the end zone for Heltzley. Overthrew him, incomplete. He was there. Brady threw it just a bit too far outside. So now it's 3rd and goal. You're definitely in field goal territory, but is it 4-down territory?
I think so. I would. I mean, you need to score here. You need to score. I understand that if you want to get 3, that's great, but you need these 6 points. And it might just be me being too overly aggressive. But, man, I would assume it's 4-down territory.
3rd and goal from the 9. 1:12 left here in the first half. Allen throws far side end zone. Heltzley, did he hang on? Yes! Touchdown, Gibson Southern! Rory Heltzley, his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Mama,
we got a ball game.
There goes that man again, and that man's name is Rory Heltzley. Get mossed, touchdown.
Perfect throw by Brady Allen. I'll tell you what, Kyler. If there's scouts in this dome
Rory needs to get
Rory Heltzley
oh my goodness.
is playing like a Power 5 wide receiver today.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Spear out for the extra point, and that one is right through. Ladies and gentlemen,
let's go, Cole.
Did you have any doubt? We've got a ball game. It's an 8-point game. 29-21 with 1:08 left to play here in the first half. Reminder, Titans do get the ball to start the second half. But still, you got 68 seconds got to make a stop. We'll take a break. Back in a minute here on your home for Titan football. 89-1, the Bash. Short kickoff by Chris Spear on the near sideline. It's Clark Sweet with it. They run the reverse, and now running back to the left side is Aney. And Aney across the 35, and he's going to be taken down at the Brebeuf Jesuit 41-yard line. So the Titans find the end zone on a touchdown pass on 3rd and goal from Brady Allen to Rory Heltzley. The Titans are back with an 8. 29-21 with 1 minute left to play in this first half. And I can imagine here with that nice return, the Braves are going to try to get in the end zone before this half is over.
But also that would be prime interception territory, Cole.
Yeah.
If Gibson Southern can get a turnover here and not give up a huge score, oh my goodness.
And the shotgun is Buckman. 58 seconds left here in the second quarter. Buckman back to pass, throws over the middle. Tipped in the air. Was it intercepted? It was. Noah Bryant got it. And the Titans have the football with 53 seconds to play in the second quarter. Back-to-back passes and back-to-back interceptions.
This defense keeps coming up whenever they need to, Cole. It's unbelievable.
And now
I'm going to run through a brick wall.
With 53, Levi Dickerson got a hand on it. And did Bryant maintain possession through the catch? I think he did.
I think he did.
Oh, he bobbled it.
Oh,
yeah,
he got it. Oh, my goodness.
I love replay, man. I love replay.
I know.
So now 53 seconds to play in the half.
If they score, oh, my.
The ball is at the Titan 39-yard line. They trail by 8. How aggressive do you be? Allen back to pass. Feels the pressure from the right side. Now rolls out to his right. Going for the sideline. Just throws it away. Titans do have 2 timeouts left in this half.
What a play by the defense.
46,
oh, my word.
46 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brebeuf Jesuit leads 29-21.
You can feel the air out of Brebeuf's side just being sucked out.
Brady Allen, 13 for 23, 167 yards. 2 touchdowns, but he does have 2 picks. And the shotgun Allen on second down. Hand it off to DeLong, and DeLong's got running room. Breaks it outside. DeLong's still on his feet across midfield, and he's taken down out of bounds. That will stop the clock. Titans get into Brebeuf territory with 40 seconds to go in the second quarter.
And that was a great call.
First down.
And that was a great play call by Coach
draw.
Hart. Kind of a draw play to kind of get Brebeuf on their toes because they're expecting the pass and calling a run. Great play by Coach Hart, or great play call by Coach Hart. 5
wide in the shotgun, Brady Allen. 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Allen throws near sideline, caught by DeLong, out of bounds, across the 45 to the 42-yard line. 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
How big would a score be?
29-21, Brebeuf leads.
How big would a score be here before half, Cole?
Man, how
in that first quarter, they looked, Gibson Southern looked, I mean, that was rough. That was a rough first quarter.
5 wide in the shotgun. Allen, he's back to pass. Feels Strickland on the blitz and just throws it away. And it is going to be third and about 7. 31 seconds left.
Even if then, I would even try to even get in field goal range. Get some points off of.
If you get a first down, I mean, you're at the 42-yard line. I mean, Chris Spear, I mean, you probably want to get inside the 25 to get in Spear's range. And the Braves go offsides.
First
Again,
down.
Allen gets Strickland for the second time.
First down. Move the chains. That's also a great play call, too, by Coach Hart.
So it moves the ball up 5 yards, going to make it third down and about 2. That will put the football at the Brebeuf Jesuit 37-yard line. It's third and inches here. Is it third down?
We'll see. It said 3rd and 5, so I thought that's an automatic first down.
Well, it's third and about half a yard here. 31 seconds left in the shotgun. Allen, hand off the long, up the middle. First down and more. Sean across the 30-yard line, puts a shoulder down. The sophomore puts it inside the Brebeuf Jesuit 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern, and a timeout taken by Nick Hart with 25 seconds on the clock. How about the run game on this drive, and how about the sophomore, Sean DeLong?
Whew. My goodness.
I'll tell you what, Sean had a couple of drops earlier in the ball game.
He's making some plays.
And he's made some plays on these past 2 drives.
And that's what That's what great teams do. Whenever you fall down, and Gibson Southern was at its lowest of the low of the whole season. I'd say even more than South Warren, just because it just felt like that South Warren team was just a better team that day. Gibson Southern knows that they can win this football game, and they came back from a 19-7 deficit and put up 14 points in this quarter.
What a ball game. 26 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brebeuf Jesuit leads Gibson Southern at 29-21. The Titans just used their second timeout, but they're going to have the football at the Brave 24-yard line. Another nice run by Sean DeLong. He's got 31 yards on 4 carries today. And Lukeman, he's got 21 yards on 3 carries, including a touchdown.
And that's what Gibson Southern needs.
Yeah.
If they can get those two guys going, plus adding the passing game, it's very special.
In the shotgun, Allen. He sends 2 receivers to each side. DeLong behind him in the backfield. First down and 10, ball at the Brebeuf 24-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen takes the shotgun snap. He looks to his left, throws to his left, and too high for Caden Hurlis, who was running an out route. And not sure if Caden would have had the chance to do anything with that, with the way he was running towards the sideline. Probably a good thing that was incomplete.
Because I think if he catches that, I think he gets rocked.
Yeah, and he's probably tackled inbounds, and then you're forced to use your final timeout.
Yeah.
23 seconds on the clock. Titans trail by 8. Allen back to pass. He's got time. Now he rolls out to his right with the pressure from Strickland. Allen, he might take off, and he will take off. Blockers in front. Allen can't get out of bounds, taken down at the 10-yard line.
Timeout.
And Gibson Southern will use their final timeout. A heads-up play by Brady Allen. Gets the football at the 10, going to be first down and goal. So now, Kyler, if you're smart, you can still go to the end zone here, but you cannot get tackled inbounds.
I say it's a couple of quick plays. And honestly, who else would Brady Allen be looking at?
Yeah.
It's Rory Heltzley. And now I wouldn't, and I could be completely wrong, but unless it's absolutely open, I wouldn't just throw something up, because if it gets intercepted, then that drive is killer.
Yeah, and here you are in field goal range. It'd be a 27-yard field goal from this spot with the ball at the 10-yard line. Yeah, so if I'm Gibson Southern, I'm going, you're running a play here that it's designed to go to one guy and one guy only in the end zone. If it's not there, you throw it away and send out Chris Spear. 12 seconds on the clock. Titans are out of timeouts. They're at the Brebeuf Jesuit 10-yard line with the Braves leading 29-21. We may note again, Titans will get the ball to start the second half.
And how big is that defer call?
Yeah,
how big is that defer call?
They won the toss. They deferred.
See, and we would say one of the simplest solutions, if they had more time, is just give the ball to Adrian Lukeman and let him pound his way into the end zone, but you just can't do that.
You have to throw it. You have to throw it in the end zone.
Or settle for 3.
First and goal. In the shotgun, Allen. 3 receivers out to his left and 1 to his right. Allen takes a snap. They bring pressure. Allen throws one. Left corner of the end zone for Heltzley. Touchdown! Gibson Southern! 1, 2, 3 touchdowns for Rory Heltzley in the first half. 29-27 with 6 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Brebeuf, you guys got Max Walters. We'll take Rory Heltzley. Not 1, not 2, but 3 scores for the man. We might have a tie ball game going into halftime.
Well, Titans are going to kick the extra point. My goodness. What a second quarter. Titans have put up 20 points here in the second, and they're going to attempt the extra point.
Would you try to go for 2?
I mean, you can.
Might be a fake.
Lots of football left, you know.
What if this is a fake here, Cole?
The snap, the hold by Foster. Spears' kick is up. It's right down the pipe. And with 6 seconds left to play in the first half, what happened? It's a brand new ball game. 29-28. The ball game, Brebeuf Jesuit still in front, but the Titans will get the ball to start the second half. Unbelievable performance by Rory Heltzley here today. Unbelievable.
This is a
oh my goodness.
Rory Heltzley's a bad to quote Stephen A. Smith, Rory Heltzley's a bad man. Oh man.
And
unbelievable.
What a second half this is going to set up for. I mean, Brebeuf Jesuit was up 29-7.
They were up 19-7 at the first quarter. And that was a beautiful pass, by the way.
Was it 29-7 or 29-14? I think it was 29-14. And Titans have scored 2 unanswered touchdowns. off of 2.
Brebeuf is stunned.
Nolan Buckman picks. Oh, yeah, they are stunned. Well, the Titans were stunned in the first 14 minutes. But what a ball game we have now. Well, if the Titans, you don't want to let anything silly happen here in the final 6 seconds. But how about the aggressiveness by Brebeuf? Now, man, biting them in the foot now, because now,
and I told you that during the break.
You throw the interception, being aggressive, and then the Titans score.
Whew. I'm glad we have instant replay, by the way. Kind of random, but that's been a great thing to have.
Pooch kick here by Spear. Sweet will return it. They try to run the reverse again. Now it's Sweet on the far sideline. Final play of the first half, and Sweet will be taken out of bounds across the 40-yard line, and a flag comes in. A penalty flag comes in late to extend the first half.
Wow. And if I'm Gibson Southern, I just put everybody to the touchdown. I'd back everybody up because we know what this is going to be.
Levi Dickerson, I believe, was the one that made the tackle on the sideline. The Brebeuf sideline was begging for a flag, and about 5 seconds later, they threw one. That's against Brebeuf? A block in the back against Brebeuf. What?
We're going into halftime.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be late hit.
Let's see what the officials say. Yeah, just from the looks of it, you would have guessed it was going to be a late hit against the Titans. The officials are having some miscommunication.
I got to give I would say I'd have to get a shout out to Grant Hale. He's watching from Camp Pendleton, California, in the U.S. and the United States Marine Corps. Sir, thank you for your service.
Awesome.
We greatly appreciate it. Thank you for listening.
So that's the end of the first half. The penalty was against Brebeuf Jesuit, and all of a sudden, we go to halftime, and your score, Brebeuf Jesuit 29, Gibson Southern 28. The Titans scored 21 points in the second half. In the second quarter, I should say, Rory Helsley catches 3 touchdowns there in the first 24 minutes off of 7 catches and 94 yards. I need a break. I don't know about you, Kyler, but let's take a commercial break.
Man.
When we come back, we'll recap this first half of action and recap some stats here in the IHSAA 3A state championship game. It's Brebeuf Jesuit 29, Gibson Southern 28. Back on your home for Gibson Southern football, 89-1 the Bash. I believe that was
2012 or 2013, maybe.
The regional. Now, I'm sure somebody will text me here in the next couple minutes and let me know, but yeah, a very similar situation. Titans will get the ball to start the second half. They deferred the opening kickoff. And the Titans will now go left to right here in the second half, in the third quarter, but a chance to catch their breath. And,
catch our breath.
Yeah, catch our breath. Everybody in the building to catch their breath. What a first half. Really 2 great games to start off this championship weekend here in Indianapolis. The 1A championship was a dandy, and this one has been as well. The second half kickoff will go over the head of Michael Herron into the end zone, and on comes Brady Allen in the Titan offense. 1st and 10.
How big would a go right down the field and put up 6 points be? Looking at Brady's stats, he's 15 for 28, 182 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. So
and really, those 2 picks both came on third down, and they both kind of worked as punts. You alluded to that after the second pick. But the Titan defense has really helped from not letting those interceptions come back and bite them. So first play of the third quarter, 1st and 10, Titans at their own 20-yard line, trailing 29-28. Allen moves 2 guys in motion from left to right. That's Hurlis. And now it's Adrian Lukeman behind Allen in the backfield. Allen turns out to Lukeman up the middle, and Lukeman gets it across the 20-yard line. He'll get about 3 yards up to the Gibson Southern 23. 2nd and 7. Kylie, we made the point during the break is the Titans could not run. They had 11 rushing attempts, and 4 of those were for Brady Allen. But they just couldn't run the ball too much there in the first half because when you're down by 19 points, you got to throw the ball. You just can't afford to run it too much.
Yeah, for sure. And also, too, this is just a big drive for Gibson Southern's offense.
Quick throw in the flat, caught by Malone across the 25-yard line and taken down at the 29. That's going to be close to a Titan first down, about a yard shy. 3rd and a yard coming up for Gibson Southern.
And here comes Adrian Lukeman and Levi Dickerson.
Yep, this is going to be your short yardage.
And I think Brebeuf even knows it as well.
Yeah. Braves stack the box. Dickerson, a wing back on the left side. Loopman behind Allen in the shotgun. Loopman gets the call up the middle. Loopman is going to have the first down across the 30-yard line. Only got about 2 yards, but he only needed about 6 inches. Move those chains. 1st and 10 Titans.
Gibson Southern really might try to run the ball just a little bit more, kind of drain some of this clock, and honestly probably keep Brebeuf Jesuit's offense off the field.
1 minute gone here in the second half. 29-28 Titans trail. Allen back to pass here on first down. Rolls out to his left. Now throws a deep ball down the field. Helsley has the defender beat. He makes the catch at the 25-yard line, and he's taken down at the Brave 14. There he is again. Rory Helsley having the game of his life.
He's a bad man. That man, Rory Helsley. But what a play by Brady Allen. He rolled out to his left, saw some pressure coming, set his feet, and threw an absolute dime to Rory Helsley. That's your Purdue commit, Gibson Southern quarterback.
Rory was double teamed and still got open. So 1st and 10, ball at the Brebeuf Jesuit 14-yard line. 10:30 left here in the third quarter. Allen runs up the middle and takes it inside the 10, down at the 9. Second down, about a 5-yard gain there for Allen.
Gibson Southern's offense has come alive.
They are on fire right now, especially you mentioned the Madden X Factor earlier, Kyler. I think those two have that X Factor right now. Titans come out, 3 receivers out wide to the right and 1 to the left, along behind Allen in the backfield. And a whistle. Is this going to be a timeout? It's an official's timeout.
Wonder what this could be.
Looks like an equipment malfunction for somebody on Brebeuf. Chuck that tape to the sideline. He just threw something over there to the sideline. But we resume play. 10:05 left here in the third quarter. Titans driving on their first drive here in the second half. 29-28. Brebeuf Jesuit with the lead. In the shotgun, Allen. Again, 3 receivers out wide to the right, 1 to the left, along behind Allen in the backfield. Allen takes a snap, play action pass, throws left side, caught by Helsley on a screen, and he's met initially at the 5. Forward progress will get him at the 5. Again, a yard shy of a first down.
Adrian
3rd and 1. And I don't see Lukeman on the field.
I put him out there.
3rd and 1. Now they send Lukeman Nickerson out there.
And Brebeuf knows what's coming, but can you stop it?
Yeah.
And they've stuffed Brady Allen once on that earlier in the ballgame. They stuffed Brady Allen once. Can Brebeuf's defense stand tall?
3rd and 1. Lukeman gets the call. Lukeman bounces it outside. Was met initially.
I think he got it.
It depends on where they mark the football. Right now it's marked at the 9 according to the near side official, and that would be a first down. They might measure it.
I think he got it.
I mean, it's at the 9. The first down marker is the 9. I mean, you have to measure this.
Oh, that might be a bad spot.
That is a bad spot. The near side official has him at the 9, but the far side official has him at the
4th down.
9.5-yard line, so it's shy. 4th and inches. Allen comes out under center.
Stacking the box.
Got Lukeman behind him. Allen, quarterback sneak up the middle. He's got the first down. He dives all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, Gibson Southern.
And I thought Brady Allen was actually stuffed initially right on that, but what a tremendous effort by Levi Dickerson.
Yeah. He came right. It probably didn't feel good to Brady's back, but
he didn't care.
Dickerson came through lower to shoulder.
Oh, we got the Titan formation here.
Power I formation. First down and goal from the 2-yard line. Handoff, Lukeman, left side. He was met initially, then brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard to the 3-yard line.
We're going to bring that formation out and bring in a new one.
Well, why not try that power I formation? Obviously it's not what they're known for with Allen going under center. Now they come out in the more of the traditional 2 receivers on each side. They're stacked. It's more of a tighter formation.
We know
8-10 left here in the third quarter. Allen, they hand it off to Braden Malone on the jet sweep, trying to find the outside, and a great job by the Brebeuf defense. That was number 94, Finn Walters, who read that play. The first time we've seen the Titans run a jet sweep all season, and it's 3rd and goal.
And I like that play call. I thought it was actually a really great play call. Brebeuf just made a heck of a play on that. But 3rd and 5, Titans have to get a touchdown score here.
7:40 left to go here in the third quarter.
Flag.
And a flag flies in. This is going to be a false start.
Oh, that's killer.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal. Back it up 5 yards.
3rd and goal. You're in the red zone. Penalties, Cole.
Yeah.
Those kill you, and those kill drives.
Keep in mind, a field goal gives you the lead here. 7.5 to play here in the third quarter. Allen of the shotgun. Back to pass. They bring the pressure. Allen steps through. He's going to get sacked back at the 21, and now you're out of field goal range.
And Brebeuf has all the momentum.
And I think the Titans were setting up a screen as I see Sloan Cox and other guys down the field. I think they were setting up a screen play there, and it wasn't there. That's a great job by the Brebeuf defense.
This went south in a hurry, and now you feel Brebeuf may have the momentum off that sack.
And with that sack, you're out of field goal range, and you have to go for it. Here on 4th and goal from the 21-yard line. In the shotgun is Allen. He's back to pass. He looks to his right. He's got all day to the end zone. Touchdown, Gibson Southern. Caden Hurlis and the Titans have a lead with 6:52 to play in the third quarter. What a throw by Brady Allen.
Give the Mr. Football Award to Brady Allen right now.
Unbelievable throw by Allen. I mean, just slices that one, and a great catch.
Caden
Hurlis took a huge hit. A 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Caden Hurlis. And a false start here on the PAT.
Well, I saw Drew Foster pick up the football, and I'm like, uh-oh.
So a 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Caden Hurlis with 6:52 left here in the third quarter has given the Titans their first lead of the day. 34-29. On comes Spear for the extra point.
And a massive extra point at that.
Snap spot is down. Spear's kick is up. Back at 5 yards. Don't matter. Right down the pipe for Mr. Reliable. Chris Spear. Under 7 to play in the third quarter. The Titans have come all the way back from being down 26-7, and a 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Caden Hurlis has put the Titans in front. We'll step aside on your home for Gibson Southern football. 89-1, the Bash. 21 unanswered points for Gibson Southern.
All the momentum on Gibson Southern's side.
Chris Spear kicks this one away. And Andy has the ball at the 13-yard line on the far sideline across the 25 and across the 30. Out of bounds near that 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit with 6:48 to play here in the third quarter.
Ever since Braden Malone had that
kickoff return.
Yeah, that massive kickoff return, this has been a brand new Gibson Southern football team.
That drive, 12 plays, 80 yards, took up 5 minutes of clock. And capped it off with that 21-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Caden Hurlis. So 1st and 10 for the Braves. Remember, the last 2 possessions, 2 interceptions for Nathan Buckman in this offense. They've been quiet and been off the field for quite some time. Buckman hands it off to Myers up the middle, and Myers will get it across the 30-yard line. Got maybe 3 yards up to the 32-yard line. We'll bring up 2nd and 7.
It feels like every single defensive drive has been massive for Gibson Southern to get a stop. But this is really massive, too, because if you can go up 2 possessions and at the rate that Gibson Southern is playing right now, that'd be huge.
And the shotgun, Buckman back to pass on 2nd and 10. Throws one over the middle of the field. Almost intercepted.
I thought he had it.
Noah Bryant, he was there. Miscommunication with Buckman and his receiver. I believe he was going for Walters there.
I thought that was going right to Noah Bryant. I thought that was going right to him, Cole.
And I made the point, Kyler, this Brebeuf offense.
They got Rory out there on defense.
Well, why not? Give him some snaps. But
they've got Rory out there at safety at the moment.
This Brebeuf offense has been off the field for quite some time. And now it's 3rd and 7.
Unbelievable.
Ball at the Brave 31-yard line. They run the screen on the right side to Myers, and that play nearly got blown up. Myers stays on his feet and gets it across the 35-yard line to the Brave 36. It's 4th down, and for the first time today,
they're going to punt.
We have our first punt for either side. If you take away the safety punt for Gibson Southern, this is going to be our first punt of the day. And this Titan defense picking up where they left off in the first half.
4th and 3, and Brebeuf doesn't go for it.
Well, not at your own 37.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But
yeah.
I'm just saying.
5:45 left here in the third quarter, 35-29.
I'd watch a fake.
Titans lead, and the Braves will punt this one away. Braden Malone back, calls a fair catch, and makes the fair catch at the 21-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Gibson Southern. Can they extend the 6-point lead? 35-29. 5:33 left here in the third quarter of play. They will start this drive at their own 21-yard line.
They got 4 wide to the right.
It's been 3 straight touchdowns for Gibson Southern on 3 straight possessions. Actually, 4 straight possessions. Allen to pass here on first down. Pump fake. Wide open is Caden Hurlis. And Brady overthrew him. They faked the wide receiver screen. Caden Hurlis had one guy between him and the blue end zone, and it's incomplete.
That would have been 6.
It was a beautifully designed play. They faked the screen to Malone, and everybody believed it was going to him, and just out of the reach of Hurlis.
Oh, man, that was a great play call by Coach Hart as well.
Second down and 10 from the 22-yard line. They fake the handoff. Allen back to pass again, rolls out to his right, picks up a block. Now he's going to run with it. Now throws on the near sideline, and it's incomplete, out of bounds towards the Gibson Southern bench. That's back-to-back. You got a big break if you're Brebeuf. That's a big stop on second down. Now it's a big 3rd down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That was, man. I know Caden Hurlis wants that play back because, and maybe also on Brady as well, because Brady kind of threw it a little too high. It did bounce off of Caden Hurlis' hands, but here we go. Big 3rd down.
3 receivers out wide to the right, 2 to the left of Allen, the shotgun on 3rd down and 10. They rush 3. Allen has all day to throw, now rolls out to his right with the pressure. Allen, he's got receivers down the field, throws one down the field. It is caught by Sean DeLong. That's a Titan first down. What a play by Brady Allen to the Gibson Southern 36-yard line. Move those chains.
Brady Allen is unbelievable. He had pressure in his face the whole way and threw an absolute dime to Sean DeLong, and give a massive credit to Sean DeLong for hanging on to that football because he took a big shot.
Sean DeLong has made some huge plays, especially in the passing game in this ball game. 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Titans lead by 6. Handoff to Sean DeLong, and he will take it up to the Gibson Southern 39-yard line. Sean got about, I'd say, 3 yards there. Second down coming up. We are under 5 minutes to play here in the third. 35-29, Titans lead.
And I like this kind of I would like Gibson Southern to kind of run the ball just a little bit more and kind of just drain the clock.
And the shotgun, Allen back to pass here on second down. Allen throws to the near sideline, caught by Hurlis across the 45-yard line, taken out of bounds to the 49. That's another Titan first down. Move those chains.
These receivers have made the biggest plays of their life.
They're getting open.
They're getting open.
These guys are wide open.
Brebeuf, I don't. This defense has really turned a tide for Brebeuf.
4:27 left here in the third quarter. Titans lead 35-29. They fake the handoff. Allen throws wide open. Hurlis again makes the catch at the 35-yard line, and he will take it down to the Brebeuf 26. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern.
Gibson Southern has all the momentum in the world, and here comes Adrian Lukeman, and I like that call because you get Sean DeLong a break because he's been in there quite a bit and took a big shot. You kind of give him a break, and you get Adrian Lukeman in there, but they're still going 5 wide.
Yeah, they send Lukeman out wide to the right side, 5 wide, 3 to the left and 2 to the right. Allen back to pass on first down. They go screen left side. Helsley, he's got blockers in front, but taken down at the Brebeuf 21-yard line. Again, the Braves read that play. Still a 5-yard gain, and they call him down at the 22. So a gain of 5.
Interested to see if we're going to see wide receiver screens and maybe Isaac O'Neal this time, kind of catch Brebeuf off guard. No. It was Roy, yes. But I'm just saying later on we might see it to the right side.
3:45 left to go in the third quarter. Titans lead by 6. Brebeuf shows blitz. They bring it. Allen back to pass. Throws left side. Caught by DeLong in the flat. And DeLong has the first down to the Braves 16-yard line. Move the chains again. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern.
Brady Allen's so smart with the football. That's so smart, and that's also a tremendous play call by Coach Hart. You know the blitz is coming. They show it, and they bring it, and you just get it out quick. And you made the point earlier in the first quarter. You can't go for the home run hitter ball whenever you got blitz coming. Do it short, and ever since then, it's been all Titans.
1st and 10, Allen to throw. Throws to the end zone. It is incomplete. He was looking for Helsley. Lots of contact but no penalty flag. It'll be second down and 10. 3:17 left here in the third quarter. Gibson Southern leads 35-29.
And if you score again, obviously that's massive.
Huge.
That's huge. But you just cannot let your foot off the gas. I know I stress it a lot, but that could end up costing you the state championship.
Second and 10. They bring blitz again. They try to go to the screen to the long up the middle, but it's incomplete. And a big third down here. Might not be in field goal range from here. It's going to be about, I'm not very good at math. They're at the 16-yard line. Looking at about a 33-yard kick from here if you're Chris Spear. You don't have to get a first down here, but pick up a good amount of yards on 3rd and 10. Ball at the Brebeuf 16-yard line, and the Braves jump off sides for the third time today, and it's Brady Allen's future roommate, Joe Strickland, on the right side of the line of scrimmage.
What a play call by Coach Wright to go on to, and also what a great job by the old lineman tonight, jump as well.
Yeah. And that just shows, like, I guess Joe Strickland has been, jumping these snap counts all day long, and it's 3 times now, at least, they've gotten Strickland on that right side of the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and 5. Allen to throw. He looks to his right, throws to his right. Caught by Malone. Touchdown, Gibson Southern. A 10-yard touchdown pass from Brady Allen to Breda Malone. It's a 2-score Gibson Southern lead, 41-29 with 3:07 to play in the third.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 touchdown passes for, I'm saying, future Mr. Indiana or Mr. Indiana football, Brady Allen. Unbelievable, Cole. This is unreal.
The Titans trailed 26-7 with 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. And with Chris Spears' good extra point, they now lead 42-29 with 3:07 to play in the third quarter. Brebeuf's in danger, but the Titans are celebrating. Can they bring the state title to Fort Branch for the first time ever? We hope so. We'll step aside on your home for Titan football. 89-1, the Bash. Since then, they've outscored Brebeuf 35-3. Unreal.
That's
unreal.
But like I said, you have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. I know I keep saying it, and you're probably annoyed listening at home of me saying it, but it's true because we've seen this against Lawrenceburg. When you let these great teams just kind of hang around, you kind of stall out. That's killer. That's killer, and it lets great teams get back in the ball game. But like I said, for your defense, for Gibson Southern's defense, keep making plays.
Yeah.
But if you're Brebeuf's offense, you have to pass it.
Yeah.
You have to pass it. I mean, you're down 2 scores, 3:07 left in the third quarter, and Gibson Southern's defense has to be prepared for that.
5 touchdown passes for Brady Allen. He's got 338 passing yards. Brebeuf on the return from their own 14-yard line. This is Aney across the 25. He'll take it across the 30 down to 33. So a nice return there by Anthony Aney. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Braves. 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Gibson Southern leads 42-29.
Got to keep the foot on the gas pedal.
That last drive, 11 plays, 79 yards in 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So 1st and 10 for Brebeuf at their own 33-yard line. In the shotgun, Nolan Buckman. He's got Myers behind him. Buckman takes a snap, quarterback run left side. They run the option to Myers left side, and a great job by Gibson Southern in pursuit. Adrian Lukeman first one there. Levi Dickerson knocked him out of bounds.
And I'm not
Cade
sure.
Virgin also there.
Well, I'm not sure who is supposed to be king the quarterback there, but whoever it was
laid him out.
Nolan Buckman got laid out.
It was Ben Luttrell.
Ooh, man, laying the lumber.
Someone want to say Cade Virgin, of course, normally an offensive lineman guy. He's been forced to play defensive line tonight. A great job. Buckman to pass here on 2nd and 6 over the middle. It's going to be incomplete off the hands of Max Walters.
We don't see that very often.
What a great first half that Max Walters had. Tonight he's got 8 catches for 167 yards and 3 scores. But if you recall that interception that Noah Bryant had earlier, it was off the hands of Walters, and that one off his hands there on a bad throw from Buckman.
Here we go. 3rd down and 6.
Braves went 3 and out last drive. They face a 3rd and 6, 2:48 to go in the third quarter. Titan fans on their feet. 3rd down and 6. In the shotgun, Buckman. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. He looks left, throws left, intercepted. Adrian Lewis at the 41-yard line, running left. He's got blockers in front, 25, and he's taken down at the Brebeuf Jesuit. Oh, he's still going. Lukeman all the way to the 14-yard line. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern. I thought he was down, but he kept going. Adrian Lukeman, his second pick of the season. Unreal. Unbelievable.
The Braves are stunned.
He never saw Lukeman, and I thought Lukeman was brought down at the 21-yard line, but he just kept on going. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 for Gibson Southern at the Brave 13-yard line. Allen in the shotgun, DeLong behind him. 4 wide receivers out wide. The handoff to Long up the middle, and he takes a big hit at the 11-yard line. Got about 3, second down. 2:25 left here in the third quarter. Again, lots of football, but man, all the momentum in the world on the side of Gibson Southern.
Well, if you're Brebeuf, you're asking what happened. You're asking what happened because this is unbelievable.
And the shotgun, Allen, second down, looks left. He's got time, throws left, caught by, he dropped it. Heltzley had it. Great coverage on the play there for Brebeuf. That was Devin McIlwain, who's been on Rory all night long. Hasn't had a great night against her, but made a nice play right there. And now 3rd and 7 for Gibson Southern at the Brave 11-yard line.
Touchdown here would be monumental.
Probably 4-down territory. 42-29 Titans lead. 2:05 left here in the third quarter. Allen back to pass. Looks to his left. Throws far corner of the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for Caden Hurlis. And now it's 4th down.
Field goal.
And the Titans will take 3. I like that call. A quick 3 and out. You're in Chris Spears' range. Take the points. Because right now you're up by 13.
Well, they make
field
it.
Goal would keep, it'd still be a 2-score game, but they have to get 2 twos, as Nick Hart would say.
And if they make it, then now they're up 16.
Yeah. Like I said, it'd still be a 2-score game, but you would make Brebeuf have to get 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions.
How big would have a touchdown been there?
Well, yeah, true, but hey, lots of ball left.
I know, exactly.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter, 42-29. Chris Spear out for a 29-yard field goal, and that one is good. He got it from 29. Chris Spear has been automatic here in the postseason. And with 1:55 to go in the third quarter, your score now, Gibson Southern 45, Brebeuf Jesuit 29. The Titans have outscored the Braves. Help me out here. Do some math. 37-3 in the past, since 9 minutes ago in the second quarter. 45-29, Gibson Southern in front. We'll take a break on your home for Titan football. 89-1, the Bash. Kickoff by Chris Spear, filled to the 7-yard line here for Brebeuf. It's Aney on the far sideline. They'll get it across the 30, making Titans miss, and we'll take it down to the Brebeuf Jesuit 35-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Braves. 1:46 to play here in the third quarter. Gibson Southern leads 45-29. Titans go 4 yards to find the end zone there. They didn't, or 4 plays. They only got 2 yards, but they cap it off with a 29-yard field goal by Chris Spear after the Adrian Lukeman interception. 1st and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit. Buckman back to pass here on a play action. Wants to go deep on the far sideline. Got a man there. Incomplete. He was looking for Aney. Brebeuf fans want a flag, and I don't see the cause for one.
I didn't either.
Great coverage, I believe. Was that Brian on the coverage? Drew Foster.
Maybe maybe a little.
Replay says different. Lots of contact, but I do think Aney was losing his balance, which made the play look a lot worse than what it actually was.
If he didn't lose his balance, he might bring it in.
Receivers and defensive backs, they hand jab all the time. But 2nd and 10, ball at the Brave 35-yard line. And the shotgun, Buckman takes a snap. Quick throw left side, caught by Walters, trying to turn upfield. And Walters will get it across the 40-yard line and taken down out of bounds at the 44. About a yard shy of a first down.
And I was hoping that Logan Maurer may have been called for the holding there because I thought that Logan Maurer was trying to shed that block and he couldn't. Nonetheless, 3rd and 1 here for Brebeuf. Got to keep your foot on the pedal.
45-29, Gibson Southern leads with 1:33 to play here in the third quarter. In the shotgun,
I'll be sending the blitz.
Takes a snap. Titans do bring the blitz. Quick throw right side, cut by Walters up to midfield. And a 1st and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit. Their first down of the second half.
That is their first down of the second half. And I like that play call there. The only thing that I would have maybe done just a tad bit differently is that the short throw is coming. I would have maybe played Noah Bryant maybe just a little bit up more than that so that he could probably try to bait Buckman. But nonetheless, can't give up the big play anyway. 1st
and 10 from midfield, 1:12 up here in the third quarter. Play action pass. Buckman throws a deep ball, middle of the field again. That one's going to be incomplete. Now to the penalty flag. Drew Foster's going to be called for a pass interference.
But luckily, it's not a spot foul. It's just a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty is going to put the football at the 35. But they're picking on Drew Foster in this quarter. They were picking on Noah Bryant earlier in the game. Foster had good position. We'll see the replay here in a second. But
those deep balls are just so tough.
And it seemed like Foster had the outside coverage. It was really a bad throw by Buckman. If he puts that ball in the money to Aney up inside, there's nobody inside. Yeah, Foster was on the outside, and not a bad play by Drew. And I think Drew was thinking there he was beat, and he was going to purposely have a pass interference to save a score just a hair early. But it's a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 35-yard line. 1:04 to play here in the third quarter. Titans lead 45-29. In the shotgun, Buckman, 2 receivers each side. Takes a snack, back to pass, looks to his right, rolls to his right, feels the pressure, gets away from Luttrell, now rolls out to his left, wide open over the middle. It's incomplete. There was 2 receivers that were wide open, and they collided. Noah Bryant was there.
On the field.
Almost had the interception, but there is a flag, as Kyler said.
But it seemed like it was after the play.
It's over on the far 30-yard line.
They're waving it.
And they're going to wave it. They didn't say what the flag was initially for, but they do wave the flag. So now 56 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. 45-29, Gibson Southern in front. Brebeuf Jesuit trying to get back in this ball game. Ball at the Gibson Southern 35-yard line. Buckman sends 3 receivers out to his left and 1 to his right. He's got Myers next to him. Buckman takes a snap, back to pass. Titans rush 5. Buckman throws near sideline, going to be caught. That's Walters at the 35, at the 25, right at the first down marker. Depends on where they spot the football. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter.
They're going to give it to him, I think.
Yeah, first down Braves. 1st and 10 at the Gibson Southern 25-yard line. That was a nice catch by Walters. He bobbled it, but was able to get a foot down inbounds to move the chains. So ball at the 25, 45-29, Gibson Southern leads. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the shotgun, Buckman. 2 receivers out to his right and 2 to his left. Low snap, but he corrals it. Play action over the middle, throws, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be a Brebeuf Jesuit touchdown. That's number 88, Rob Tuttle. Made the catch, broke a tackle, and got into the end zone. And with 44 seconds left here in the third quarter, the Braves score for the first time since 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Great catch and a great effort by Tuttle.
And it was a RPO, kind of that. Oh, they're going to stay out here on the field, or are they kicking it here?
I think they're going to go for 2. Because you're down by 10. So, yeah, if you go for 2, it makes it a 1-score game. 35-45, or 45-35 with 44 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you got to keep your foot on the gas.
It's a big play. This could make it a 1-score game.
Absolutely.
And the shotgun, Buckman, 2 receivers each side. Here's a 2-point conversion. He goes to the near sideline. Incomplete. Knocked away. Drew Foster makes up for the pass interference, and it stays a 2-score game, a 10-point game, 45-35 with 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. A big play by the senior defensive back.
That is a textbook picture-perfect play.
And so with 44 seconds left here in the third, we'll take a break on your home for Titan football. 89-1, the Bash. Back here at Lucas Oil, 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Brebeuf Jesuit finds the end zone. but they missed the 2-point conversion to make the score 45-35 here late in the third quarter. Cole Carter and Kyler Gambin. Gordy Limp is back at the 89-1 The Bash studio. Here's the kickoff. And Brady Malone will have it from the 3-yard line. Malone across the 10-yard to the 15. Goes to the left side now across the 15. Penalty flag flies in. Malone trying to stay on his feet and will be taken down at the 14-yard line. Let's check this penalty flag. Might be against Gibson Southern. So we'll check this penalty flag.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you got to
blocking the back against the Titans.
Mm-hmm. Just got to keep your foot on the pedal.
Yeah.
You can't just let up.
Well, now if you're Brebeuf, you're not feeling too bad. It is still a 2-score game.
Oh, and there's still a ton of time left.
Yeah, there is.
This third quarter feels like it's went on forever.
But the big thing is you got to stop this Titans offense. That penalty definitely hurts the Titans. It starts this drive back now at their own 7-yard line. Yeah, the block in the back was called there against Noah Bryant. That's a good call by the officials. A little bit of fun fact for you. The highest scoring game in 3A state championship history, 88 points. We're at 80 right now.
Oh, my.
First and 10, handoff to Adrian Lutman up the middle. Lutman's got the first down across the 15-yard line, and he's taken down at the Gibson Southern 17. First and 10, Titans. Nice run by Lutman.
Yeah, if I had to bet, we might see the highest scoring game in 3A state championship football history.
Are you surprised?
No. Maybe a little bit.
With the way this game started, I'm a little surprised. Final 23 seconds left here in the third quarter. First and 10 for Gibson Southern.
Coaches might let this one run out.
From their own 18-yard line, and I think they will let this one run out. The Titans outscore Brebeuf Jesuit 17-6 in this third quarter. Again, they were down 26-7 with 9 minutes to play in the second quarter, and they're 12 minutes away from bringing home their first state title in school history. We'll take a break on your home for Titan football. 89-1, The Bash. So first and 10 for Gibson Southern at their own 18-yard line. They lead 45-35, first play of the fourth quarter. In the shotgun, Allen takes a snap. Play action pass. Allen looks left, now throws over the middle. Going to be caught by Helpsley across the 35, taken down to the 36-yard line. First and 10, Gibson Southern.
And that's exactly the play that Brady Allen needed. And there goes that man again, Rory Heltsley.
First and 10 to the Gibson Southern 36-yard line. 11:45 left here in the ball game. Titans lead 45-35. And the shotgun, Allen takes a snap, play action pass. They bring the pressure. Screen left side to Helpsley. He's got blockers in front. Breaks a tackle across midfield. Makes one guy miss across the 45 and still on his feet inside the 40. First and 10, Gibson Southern.
We've been waiting on that try to beat the blitz type screen for a little while now, and it finally paid off, and it was finally executed at a high level. And how about Rory Heltsley? Rory Heltsley just breaking tackles.
I know I said it earlier, but if Rory is going to play college football, and it's a matter of where. And if he does not receive more offers after this game tonight, I don't know why. What a game he's had. First and 10, ball at the 37-yard line. Handoff, Lukeman left side, trying to bounce it outside across the 30-yard line, and he's taken down at the Brave 26-yard line.
I think he's just short of a first down.
They call it the 27. Gain of 9. Yeah, Lukeman, man, he's been so good.
Well, how about the offensive line on that play?
Yes, the offensive line in general.
Mm-hmm.
We mentioned the early struggles, Brebeuf bringing the blitz, but the Titans have really settled in. Rather, it's Lukeman helping to block, Sean DeLong helping to block. 10:40 left here in the fourth quarter. A 10-point Titans lead. Second down and 1. Hand off to Lukeman. No, it's a play action pass. Screen again. That's intercepted. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
It was a screen for Heltsley. It was overthrown, and Devin McIlwain made one of the greatest interceptions I've ever seen. Wow. The throw was too high, and he stuck his right arm out there, and he picked it off. Wow.
Oh, my.
And with 10:31 left to play in the ball game, the Braves get the football back down by 10. So
I'm
now
telling you.
the Titans defense, who's made numerous big-time stops in this game, you really need one right here. So first down and 10 for Brebeuf Jesuit at their own 25-yard line. Now the Braves fans starting to make some noise. Buckman in the shotgun by himself. Back to pass. Everybody out. He feels the blitz. Throws to the near sideline. Incomplete. Ben Luttrell almost got to him for a sack. But a smart play by Buckman threw it away. Second down.
And I thought with the way that it looked, I thought that he may not have had enough arm strength to actually throw it away. I'm thinking, oh, man, this might be a free interception. But he threw it away out of bounds.
10:26 to go in the ball game. 45-35. Gibson Southern leads. Buckman so far tonight, 289 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. Quarterback run for Buckman up the middle across the 30-yard line, and Buckman slides down to 35. That's going to be close to a first down for Brebeuf Jesuit. That's tough to say fast. Brebeuf Jesuit.
Oh, man.
And it is going to be enough for a Brave first down, I do believe. Yes, move the chains. 10:19 to play in this ball game. 45-35, Gibson Southern leads. That missed 2-point conversion that Drew Foster knocked away.
Massive.
Looms large right now.
And how about, and I know that they've gotten 3 interceptions, but how about another one?
Buckman hands it off to Myers up the middle, and Myers will take it across the 35-yard line, and not much running room there. Levi Dickerson, the first Titan there. Second down. Under 10 minutes to play. Connor, you got to imagine that Brebeuf's got to go deep here. I mean, you're under 10 minutes to play.
Well, we're waiting on it.
And they haven't gone deep in a while. Got to think, where's Max Walters? He's probably going to run deep. Second down. They do want to go deep here. It's a deep pass near sideline, incomplete. Way out of the direction of Anthony Aney. And it brings up third down and 9. Miscommunication. Yeah, Walters threw like it was a corner route, but Aney hadn't broke out of his route yet, so the ball hit the sideline, and Aney was near the numbers. 9:28 to play here in the ball game. 45-35, Gibson Southern leads. It's third down and 9 at the Brave 36-yard line. And the Titan defense get another big stop.
I think Rory's on defense again as a safety position.
Third and 9. Buckman in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. Over the middle. Going to be incomplete. Drew Foster on the coverage. He was looking for Aney, and it brings up fourth down.
They're going to punt.
On comes the punt team.
What a stand by the defense. What a stand by the defense. Not letting that interception turn into points.
And another bad throw by Buckman. He had an open receiver, but just threw it behind him.
And if you're Gibson Southern's offense, you're saying, okay, that last interception drive, it happened, but now you got to regroup and create another offensive scoring drive. Fake.
It's a rugby punt, not a fake, and it's not a great punt. It's going to go out of bounds at the Gibson Southern 31.
I got a little worried there.
Yeah.
I saw him running with the football, so I assumed fake.
Well, and sometimes teams will run that, and they'll say, well, run to the right, and if you see a lane, run through it, but if not, punt it away, and it's not a bad punt. It's going to be first and 10 for Gibson Southern at their own 31-yard line. Brebeuf Jesuit started off 5 for 6 on third downs. They're now 3 for 12 on
Unbelievable.
third downs. That's just how this Titans defense has, because those third downs were killing the Titans in those first few quarters.
They just couldn't get off the field.
First couple quarters.
They just couldn't get off the field. Here comes Adrian Lukeman again in the ball game.
So the interception doesn't hurt Gibson Southern. First down and 10. Allen, hand off to Lukeman up the middle. Lukeman tries to bounce to the right side. Lukeman across the 40-yard line. He's close to a first down at the 41 of Gibson Southern. About a 9-yard run for Lukeman.
I think he may have got it.
Short. That far official says it's at the 40. The first down line's at the 41, so it'll be 2nd and 1. Man, Lukeman is running hard tonight.
He is. Also give credit, massive credit to Sean DeLong. He's made some tremendous plays today as well.
Lukeman and Sean have both made huge plays. 8:45 left to play in the ball game. 45-35, Gibson Southern leads. Allen in the shotgun, hand off to Lukeman again, and Lukeman got met in the backfield and brought down for about a 3-yard loss.
They read that one.
Yep. Number 34, Cole Williams, made the tackle, and now going to be third down at about 4.
Got to convert it. The defense just made a massive stop for you on the previous drive after throwing an interception. Cole, you got to convert this.
3rd and 4. Ball at the Titan 37-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen. The Braves almost went offside, but they don't cause a flag. Play clock down to 5. In the shotgun, Allen takes a snap. Play action pass. Looks left. Throws left. Incomplete. Off the hands of Caden Hurlis. And the Brebeuf defense with a big stop. On comes the Titan punt team.
Back and forth we go.
$7:53 to play. 45-35, Gibson Southern leads. And on comes the Titan punt team. Caden Hurlis back to boot it away. Anthony Aney is deep for the Braves. 4th and 3, ball at the Titan 37-yard line. They try to block the punt, but Hurlis gets it away. It's a line drive punt, and a good punt for Hurlis. And he has it at the 26-yard line, runs it across the 35, now to the 40. Trying to go near sideline. He's taken down across the Brebeuf Jesuit 43-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Braves. 7:41 to play in this ball game. If you're Brebeuf, you need a score right here. 45-35 Titans lead.
This has been a battle. And I would say that I'm concerned, but usually Gibson Southern's offense has been in a pretty good rhythm. And ever since that interception, they've been kind of trying to get something going, and they just haven't. And also, too, Rory Heltzley is back on defense again.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of Brebeuf. Hand off to Sweet up the middle, and Sweet will get across the 45-yard line. And he's hit and met at the 47. You'd be right, there is a penalty flag back near the line of scrimmage.
Might get him for holding.
It is a hold against Brebeuf.
Massive call.
Back him up 10 yards. And there's an injured Titan on the play. And that looks like Ben Luttrell.
I think he's just cramping.
Yep, you'd be right. So he gets stretched out.
Man, Cole, my heart is racing.
I mean, what a game. Up and down, the emotions on both sides. I mean, if you're Brebeuf Jesuit in the first 15 minutes of this ball game, you're on top of the world. But since then, especially late second quarter, early third quarter, it was all Gibson Southern. Titans scored 17 points in the third quarter. Braves got a big touchdown early in this quarter, but they missed the 2-point conversion that keeps it a 10-point game. That's been the real difference in the game right now, is that missed 2-point conversion.
And how about that 21-point
second quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Again, Titans trailed 26-7 with 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. They now lead 45-35, under 7.5 to play in the ball game.
I'd watch the deep shot.
So now 1st and 20 after that holding penalty. Buckman wants to throw left side. He does throw, and that's 10 feet over the head of Max Walters. 2nd down.
Cole, I mean, you have to think the deep shot's coming. The deep shot's coming at some point. We haven't seen it in a little bit.
Well, on that touchdown drive, if you recall, they went deep to Aney, and that was when they called the penalty against Drew Foster. So 2nd down and 20 now for Brebeuf Jesuit at their own 34-yard line. 7:13 to play in the ball game. Titans lead 45-35. They go quick screen right side to Aney. He makes 2 Titans miss across the 40-yard line, and he's taken out the 45. Back to the regular line of scrimmage, only getting about 11, and a big 3rd and 9 coming up.
I know that Gibson Southern's defense did it earlier, but you got to get off the field.
Titans defense has picked off 3 Nolan Buckman passes. Third down and 9 for the Braves at their own 44-yard line. 6:40 left to play in the ball game. 45-35, Titans lead. In the shotgun, Buckman. 2 receivers each side. Now he moves 1 slot guy from left to the right. That's Walters. Buckman left, wants to throw left. That was a deep ball. Far sideline. That is incomplete. Through the hands of his intended receiver. That was Tuttle. A little bit underthrown, or correction. That was Meyer, Sully Meyer, who had a step on Breda Malone.
Oh, that may have been a push-off even as well.
Push-off.
What a
and they're
stand.
going to go for it.
Oh, they're going to go for it here.
They kind of have to.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you got 6:26 to go, and you're down by 2 scores. I'm telling you, that 2-point conversion that they missed out on has been the difference.
Here we go.
This might be your ball game. 4th and 9. 6:26 to play. A 10-point Titan lead. Buckman. Penalty flags fly in. What's this going to be? Timeout. A timeout taken by Brebeuf Jesuit. That's going to be their first timeout. And with 6:24 to play, they'll take a break, but we'll keep it here. Titans lead 45-35. 6:24 on the clock. As a school, have 3 state titles, all 3 in softball in 03, 05, and 15. This would be the first state title for a non-softball sport. Here we go.
Here we go.
4th and 8. At the Jesuit 46-yard line. 6:24 to play. Titans lead by 10. Buckman by himself in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers out. 3 to his left and 2 to his right. Buckman takes the snap. He's back to pass. Titans rush 4. And it's hit. And the ball's incomplete. Sloan Cox brought the pressure. It's a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Gibson Southern.
Oh, my. Gibson Southern has really not got to Buckman. Sloan Cox using the
spin
move. Yeah, the little spin move on his defender. And that may have been the biggest spin move of his entire career. Unbelievable. Cole, we are 6 minutes and 20 seconds away from Gibson Southern potentially bringing its first state championship in its program history. So a lot of time left, but things are looking good. And if I'm Coach Hart, run the football. I would run the football, drain as much clock as you can.
1st and 10, they hand off to Lukeman left side, and Lukeman taking it out in the backfield, loss of a yard. That was 34 on the tackle. Williams again, Cole Williams, as we approach 6 minutes to play. 45-35, Gibson Southern in front. They have the football after that turnover on downs.
Nobody has scored in this 4th quarter.
Nobody has scored in the 4th quarter indeed. Titans scored 17 in the 3rd quarter. Brebeuf answered with 6. Titans are killing some clock. Play clock down to 15. They stay in that heavy set formation. Even if you go 3 and out here, that's still huge. Allen, handoff Lukeman, left side. Lukeman trying to find some room to run, and he gets back to the 45, back to the regular line of scrimmage, and it brings up 3rd and 10. Brebeuf has 2 timeouts, but down by 2 scores, you really can't use them. Under 5.5 to play, a 10-point Titan lead.
Now, would you throw it here, Cole, try to get the first down? First down would be monumental.
I tell Brady Allen, if it's not there, take the sack or just
throw it away.
You got to keep the clock running. They do pass here on 3rd down and 10. Allen throws left side, caught by Heltzley at the 35-yard line, and he's taken down at the 30. That's a Titan first down with 5 minutes to play.
Unreal. Brady Allen finds his man again that we've said all season long. Unbelievable.
That moves the chains. We are under the 5-minute mark. The Titans lead 45-35.
And Rory Heltzley has a 3A championship game record. He has 218 yards receiving. Unbelievable. Records being made here at Lucas Oil Stadium today.
First and 10, Titans on the play clock down. Now it's Lutman, handoff right side, and Lutman lost the football with the Titans fall on it. Whew! I believe that was Cade Virgin, or no, it was Levi Dickerson.
Oh, my.
That fell on it. So the crisis averted there. It's going to be second and long.
Oh, man.
4:18 to go. 45-35. Gibson Southern has the lead and the football. They're at the Jesuit 29-yard line. In the shotgun, Allen.
I expect a blitz.
They're going to run. I mean, the play clock's at 10. They're going to run this play clock down.
Smart.
Now they snap it. Allen, quarterback run up the middle, and Allen's going to be taken down at the 24. Got about 6 there, and now Jesuit will use a timeout. That's their second. So a timeout taken by Brebeuf with 3:53 to go. Kyler, the Titans can smell it. Under 4 minutes away from a state title. On this drive, and a first down here would pretty much put the nail in the coffin. 3rd and 4. Titans go 3 wide receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. DeLong next to Allen in the shotgun. On 3rd and 4, ball at the Brave 24. They try to get them to go offside, but they don't. Play clock at 16. Plenty of time to kill here. The game clock, though, isn't running. Keep that in mind with 3:53 to play. On 3rd down, Allen, quarterback run up the middle, and he's not going to have the first down. Taken down at the 25. So really, with 3:40 left, decision-making time here, and I would go for it because even if you kick the field goal and
5.
If you kick the field goal and make it, it's still a 2-score game. But if you get a first down here, the game's over.
It is 4th and 5, so they may try to jump them
you run,
offsides.
You run this clock down and you go for it.
Yeah, they're probably going to try to get them to jump off sides, which they have done quite a bit in this ballgame. Here we go, Cole.
5 wide. Allen back to pass here on 4th down. He rolls out to his left. He throws down the field. Too high for Rory Heltzley, and it's a turnover on downs. The Brebeuf Jesuit defense gets a much-needed stop, and with 3:10 to play, the Braves get the ball back. They only have 1 timeout.
We've only got 1 timeout, and it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here in this ballgame. You're asking for essentially 1 more stop from this Gibson Southern defense,
who's stepped up big time. And we've talked all season long. This Titan defense has been tremendous. Had a rough first couple of minutes in this game. Allowed those 26 points. But since then, they've locked it in. Only allowed 9. So 1st and 10. Buckman back to pass. Throws far sideline. It's incomplete. Nobody home. Man, how about this Titans secondary? They have stepped up tremendously. I mean, they're in those first 2 quarters. I mean, they just couldn't catch a break. The 3 touchdowns to Walters.
Here's the deal. I'm still expecting another deep shot to happen. I don't know when's going to happen, but I'm expecting it, at least on this drive, because you get the PI call. If it's not there, huge. I'm expecting it still. Could be completely wrong.
Buckman back to pass here on 2nd down. Steps over the middle. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. 3rd down. Ben Luttrell again brought the pressure.
4 down territory, obviously, for the Braves. So essentially, you're looking at
2 plays.
2 plays.
3:02 to go. Titans lead 45-35. 3rd down and 10 from the Brebeuf 25-yard line. Drew Foster says nothing over your head. 3rd and 10. In the shotgun, Buckman. 3 receivers out to his left and 1 to his right. Buckman back to pass on 3rd down. Steps up, throws one near sideline. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Here we go. This is the season. This is for potentially a state championship, Cole. This is the biggest play of the game.
2:58 to play. It's 4th down. Titans lead by 10. Still a 2-score game. And the shotgun's Buckman. He has 2 receivers to each side. A running back to his right on 4th and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Buckman takes a snap. He's back to pass. He looks left. Throws a deep ball. Far sideline. Caught for a first down and going out of bounds there. That's Walters. And a big 4th down conversion. They keep the chains going.
And the clock is stopped as well.
At 2:51, the clock is stopped.
Now, mind you, Brebeuf only has one timeout.
Yes.
And that could come back to haunt Brebeuf.
Nothing is haunting them more than that missed two-point conversion at the end of the third quarter. Again, nobody scored here in the fourth.
How big?
2:51 to play. 45-35 Titans lead. First down and 10. Buckman back to pass. Looks left. He's got all day to throw. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Was that intercepted?
Oh, incomplete. Oh, man.
Drew Foster made a diving attempt on it after that throw was again wide of the receiver. That was Aney, who was wide open, and Buckman threw it behind him.
Buckman missed him. He missed him.
Yeah.
He missed him.
And Drew Foster almost came in and hit the turf before he got to it. Second and 10.
2:44 left in the ballgame.
Ball at the Brave 38-yard line, 45-35. Gibson Southern in front. Buckman takes a snap. Back to pass here on second down. Looks left, throws one over the middle. Going to be incomplete. No penalty flag for Buff. And now one comes in late from the far side official.
No way.
Brandon Malone can't believe it. And out of all officials to make that call, it's the far side official, not the back judge.
But
right
the play
in
was
front
over.
of the play.
Right, the play was over. It was ruled incomplete.
Wow. The back judge was right in front of that play. He didn't throw a flag, but it was the far side official in front of the Brebeuf bench about 5 seconds after the play was over. And looking at the replay, I don't know about that.
I don't know. I'm sorry, that's not a good call.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not. This is the state championship game.
Yep.
Biggest drive of the game for both teams. That's just not the right call. I'm sorry. Even if it was for Brebeuf, I'd say the same thing. I just do not agree with that call. I do not.
So now it's 1st and 10 for Brebeuf at the Gibson Southern 47-yard line. Buckman in the shotgun. He's got 4 wide receivers out wide. He's back to pass. Throws one. Far sideline. Going to be caught. And going out of bounds there is Tuttle.
Flag comes in.
And there's a penalty flag. And it's in the backfield. This could be a hold. And it is going to be a hold against the Braves. .2:31 on the clock.
This may be the longest 2 minutes and 31 seconds
kidding.
of my life.
No kidding.
Other than the Eagles win the Super Bowl in 2018.
Oh, my God. All right.
You know it was coming. I had to bring
I was hoping you would.
Eagles reference.
So a 10-yard penalty will put the football back at the Brebeuf 38-yard line. Now it's 1st and a country mile. They got to get all the way to the Titan 39-yard or 37-yard line.
And if I'm Gibson Southern, I don't let anything behind you.
Yep.
I don't. It's 1st and 25. Can't let anything behind you.
Buckman in the shotgun. They fake the sweep. Buckman has all day to throw. Deep ball down the field. Walters is open, and he overthrew him. He was there. He went right through the Titans secondary, and he was open. But Buckman missed him again.
If that's Brady Allen, that's 6 points.
But Buckman was making those throws in the first quarter.
Wow.
I mean, Buckman made some of the most impressive throws I had ever seen in that first quarter. But he's missed throws continuously here in the second half.
If I'm Gibson Southern, like I said, I don't let anything behind you.
Second down and 10. Ball at the Brave 38-yard line. Buckman, quick throw, right side, going to be caught and then leveled. Drew Foster came in and made the hit on Walters, who made the catch. Thank you. What a hit by Drew Foster. Little to no gain there. And on 2nd and 25, you throw a 2-yard out route, and Foster laid the hammer. Boom. 3rd and long. Buckman over the middle. Intercepted. Noah Bryant's got the football across the 40-yard line. Bryant at the 30, the 25-20, and Noah Bryant's taken down at the 11-yard line. There's a penalty flag. It's going to be after the interception. Fort Branch, are you listening? 1st and 10, Gibson Southern. With 1:50 on the clock.
This is unbelievable.
There is a penalty flag, but it's going to be on the return.
Run out that clock.
Yeah, the penalty's against the Titans, but it's going to be after the interception. It's going to be Titan football. With 1:50 on the clock, it's a 10-point Gibson Southern lead. Waiting for the officials to make the ruling. Noah Bryant, who has had so many chances to pick off some passes tonight, made the game-sealing interception last week. Yeah, it's a blindside block on the return. So the interception will stand. Noah Bryant gets his 4th interception of the season.
We can smell it, Cole.
To clinch the state championship. With 1:50 on the clock, the Titans just got to run the clock out, and they're going to bring the trophy home.
Give the ball. Oh, are they going to take a knee?
Yeah, they can. Brebeuf has one timeout.
Cole, they're going to do it.
Allen will give it off to Lukeman, up the middle. Lukeman across the 45-yard line, taken down at the 47, and the Braves will call their final timeout with 1:44 to play. Brebeuf cannot stop the clock anymore. It's a 2-score game. The Gibson Southern Titans. This is the first team to ever win a semi-state championship. The first team ever to play a state title game here in Lucas Oil Stadium. And they're going to be the first football team to ever bring a state title to Gibson Southern High School. Getting the best out of the defensive end. Brebeuf has no timeouts. They cannot stop the clock. It's going to be 2nd down and 5 for Gibson Southern at their own, 47-yard line? Titans lead by 10. Again, Brebeuf scored with 44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter to make it a 10-point game. They go for 2, and Drew Foster knocks it away. What's going to turn out to be the play of the game and the difference of the ball game.
Noah Bryant always seems to come up with these interceptions very late in games. We saw it last week against Tri-West. And I find it really fitting that one of the turning points in week 1 was an interception by Braden Malone. The turning point in this game at the very end was an interception by Noah Bryant. Unreal.
2nd down and 5 for Gibson Southern. Allen is going to run that play clock down. He'll wait. It's down to 15. They got the power I formation. Allen gives it off to Lukeman, left side. Lukeman across midfield. Lukeman's going to have that first down. Start the bus. This team has done it. With 1:38 to play, it's a Gibson Southern first down. They lead by 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the Titans are going to be state champs. A couple kneel downs, and history will be made. Nick Hart gives Adrian Lukeman a big old bear hug at midfield as Lukeman comes off the field. A kneel down from a kid that's going to live it up at Purdue University.
They're going to do it, Cole. They've
done it. One more kneel down will be it. 26-7, Brebeuf led the ball game with 9 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. And in the final minute, Gibson Southern leads 45-35. Nick Hart's going to win his first state championship as a head coach.
This community has been starving of this opportunity, Cole. They've been starving, and finally, the opportunity comes, Cole.
Allen takes a knee. The best team in state history. You be the judge. But the state of Indiana will remember these Titans. Your Gibson Southern Titans, 2021 IHSAA 3A state champions. Final score, Gibson Southern 45, Brebeuf Jesuit 35. A mission that seemed to be a dream 4 months ago has become reality. And for the first time ever, a state title will come back to Fort Branch. And a team that will forever be known as one of the best teams to ever play in Southern Indiana. 45-35, the final score. The Gibson Southern Titans have done the unthinkable and they're state champs. A comeback to remember. Trailing by 19 points early in the second quarter. The will to fight. The relentlessness. Never giving up and making plays down the stretch. They outscored Brebeuf 17-6 in the second half. Outscored them 21-10 in the second quarter. And Nick Hart wins his first state title as a head coach. First, Sean DeLong, the sophomore, what a season he had. Peyton Rogers, the senior, a vital piece of that defensive backfield. Tristan Boyd, who's going to be a big part of that secondary next season. Logan Maurer, a big part of that linebacking core for Gibson Southern. Michael Heron,
speedster,
had a couple of big plays in special teams this year. Ben Luttrell, a senior who will definitely be missed there on the defensive edge. Drew Foster, another one of those defensive backs that had a phenomenal season, made some big plays, and potentially the play of the game tonight on that two-point conversion. Cole McKee, unfortunately, a junior, got hurt earlier in the season. He's going to have a big year next year. And the guy throwing him the ball next year, Tanner Boyd, he's going to be the quarterback. Braden Malone, a phenomenal career. He hangs it up as a senior. Mason Scheller, a sophomore, somebody else you can watch for in the years to come. Adrian Lukeman, a senior, a phenomenal season again from him. Isaac O'Neill, the 6'3 junior, showed some big promise this season. Noah Bryant, the senior defensive back-to-back weeks with game-sealing interceptions. Mitchell Morris, a senior. Congrats to him on a great career, as well as Cole Jones. Of course, Brady Allen. Can't talk about him enough. The 6'5 senior. He'll be at Purdue next year. Zach Butler, a junior. He can be a big playmaker next season. Marquette Chandler, number 20, a junior, also in that lineup next year, as well as Gabe Bryant. Jake Foster, number 23, a sophomore, somebody else who could step into some big roles. TJ Lewis and Devin Roberts, number 25 and number 26, both juniors who are going to have a big part in this team next year. Chris Spear, the kicker, the senior, who made so many big kicks here in the postseason. DJ Roberts, a big part of this team as well, a senior. Luke Foster, a junior. He'll be in that starting role next season. Lucas Emery, a sophomore, another young guy who can make some big plays in the years to come. Daxon Solinsky, congrats to him on a great season, a great career of that, him being a senior. Baker Calvert, the sophomore, watch out for him, as well as Jack Rose, another sophomore in the years to come. Brock Fockwer, Aiden Barrett, who stepped up big time this year with the injury to Ethan Ziliak. A junior Ziliak he'll be back next year. Congrats to Barrett on a great season. Bo Rose, just a freshman, still lots of time in a Titan uniform left to go. Levi Dickerson, transferred over from Robinson High School, made an immediate impact, one of the best linebackers in the state of Indiana. Ty Whitledge, unfortunately couldn't play tonight with an injury. He's a junior defensive lineman, back next year for his senior season. Tegan Baker, a sophomore, watch out for him in the next couple of years. Colin Martin, congrats to him on a great high school career. Devin Berger, a sophomore. He's got 2 more years left to go. Jackson Rega Jr., he'll be a starter next season. Jackson Adams, he's a sophomore, as well as Avery Adams. Them two could be starters in the next couple of seasons. Zach Rose, a junior offensive lineman. He could be an offensive lineman starter next season. Nicholas Agee, same as him. He's a sophomore on the offensive line. Cade Virgin, he only played 1 year at Gibson Southern, but man, what a season he had, and especially what a game he had tonight. Tip your cap to Cade Virgin on a great Gibson Southern season and a great high school career. Peyton Reinhardt, he's a sophomore, as well as Shane Mars. Those two could be starters next year. Ryan Holzmeyer, the Mental Attitude Award winner, he's a senior. Congrats to him on a great career, as well as Freddie Toth. Garrett Helt, he's a junior. Sloan Cox, a senior, only played 1 year for the Titans, but what a great season it was. Jacob Kemp played some big spots on the defensive line. Kevin Ruff, a sophomore. Jacob Bales, a junior. Both will be starters next year. Rory Heltzley, what a career, what a season he had. He's going to play college ball next year. Where? I don't know, but he's going to play somewhere, definitely. Caden Hurlis, what a senior season he had. Ian Rexing and Max Wilson, both sophomores. They're going to play some big roles next year as juniors. And the freshmen on the roster, Elijah Brown, Liam Bryant, Cam Noventy, and Seth Parsons. Your Gibson Southern Titans, 2021 state champions. I hope I got everybody.
Well, I've got.
And those assistant coaches, Trevor West, Brian Snow, Jeff Long, Darren Harmon, Kevin Gengelbach, don't want to mispronounce that one. Gengelbach, Darren Peach.
Well, by the way, how about that? Darren Peach,
yeah,
former Illinois Mount Carmel coaching legend, gets a state championship for Gibson Southern.
Kerry Maurer, Isaac Seller, I knew that one. Tony Butler, Dan Deere, Nick Sellers, Caleb Sellers, Jeff Sellers, Zach Pullum, Chandler McKee, Devin Mills, and Trace Matzel. Phenomenal coaching staff here for Gibson Southern.
And I've got some interesting tidbits here. And this is going to be about the assistant coaches for the squad here for Gibson Southern. Most of these guys are alums. You look at, Isaac Sellers, Caleb Sellers. Caleb Sellers was my teammate. He's my senior teammate just a couple of years ago. And now that they're coaching on this team, and finally Coach Nick Hart gets that blue, what do you call that, Cole? Blue?
It's a medal.
Blue medal around his neck?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, all these guys, these assistant coaches have been with Coach Hart for 10 years. For 10 years. And they waited. They were patient for 10 years. And finally, after 10 long years, they get their first state championship.
If it doesn't feel real yet, it should now. The trophy is coming to Fort Branch. The Titans, 3A state champions. Unreal. They defeat Brebeuf Jesuit 45-35. And for just the third time in PAC history, a state title is coming to Southern Indiana. What a season. And a season that I will never forget.
Ever.
Unreal what we witnessed here today at Lucas Oil Stadium.
We've seen everything here today.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and take our final break here in the postgame show. When we come back, we will wrap things up on what's been a historic and memorable 2021 season. Your Titans, 3A state champs.